Anope. Yes, Chairman, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Na Anope Boko DM.
Boko, it is saying.
Nyamiadum Boko, your constituency, what's it saying?
Constituency, Boko is cool.
Beautiful, yeah, that's
cool.
so.
Only, yes.
Power
only,
FM.
Yesterday, they jubilated small.
Oh, there was a bit of jubilation over there.
Yes, a bit of jubilation.
That's beautiful. But you're not cast out on Monday, and you were saying, sir, the constituency is already divided. And if any other decision is taken by the party, it may affect the chosen candidates, and for that matter, the constituency, a bit deep in the cracks. Would you say, sir, the action taken by the party, I say, there was a bit of jubilation, you know, reunite the rank and file of the party going into the by-election, and Ishak?
No, we have to work over it. You see, by a week, inshallah, we will be united. We will unite fully to work for the benefit of the NDC. You know, we are one family.
Mm-hmm.
It's a process that we have to pass through.
Good.
And elect one person to lead us. So when we finish, we have to sit down, draw a roadmap, reunite ourselves first.
Mm-hmm.
Then we face the MPP.
I see.
Yes, we are not. MPP cannot do anything in Iowa East.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that we are working on is to appreciate our votes again. You see, we let them move about 15,000. Now we wanted to maybe to increase it.
Mm-hmm.
To let the people know that JM is really working.
I see.
So we are united.
Unity, comes in what form? Because the losers are yet to concede. The winner is also yet to call on maybe the losers and kind of smoke the peace pipe. Sanya Manayana, a bit of a convention when elections are held, Ebia Koso between Baba Jamal and any other contenders,
Yes, they have all congratulated him. Yeah, they have congratulated him. This what I know.
No, they went in person and I said they gave him a call.
Yeah, they gave him a call. This is what he told us.
Including Hajia Amina.
Hajia Amina, she has posted a statement.
Mm-hmm. And what does the statement say?
Thanking her supporters for what has happened. They should congratulate him.
I see. But now, Okase, still you need about a week to reconcile all factions. Now, Modia United Front.
Yes, it's true. Because we have to move from word to word to let the people know that the game is over. Now it's about NDC.
Mm-hmm.
So we all have to put our strength together.
But yet, so sir, I don't know how true this is, but we also had constituents, voters are also saying, sir, if that's the package, delegates in a year for a year the primaries there, and yet they also demanding same going into the by-elections. Meaning how you'll be able to also persuade the voters to go and cast their votes without any form of inducement. And on Nebeko said, Yamamu Chairman Ishak.
Yeah, that is the headache for us now. Headache, but you know how to approach them.
Power FM.
To talk to them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, from also people are very understandable. Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are very understandable. You can't induce them to follow what you want. No. You have to persuade them. have to persuade them. This is what we are going to do. I am my constituency executives and the ward coordinators.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to sit down and draw a roadmap.
I see. Pamcho, Chairman Ishaq Ibrahim Dangaladima, acting chairman, Ewayawasu East NDC, Onona no pay, Yaje Brian no Edin Komutiawa, Niahe Hawa, constituency no, Esieko, Abra NDC for Eshe, so still Baba Jamal, engineer as their candidate. But Chairman,
yes, sir.
With Baba Jamal's candidature now as a stance, is it one constituency in full support after the decision taken by the committee and for that matter the party, and also there are still some aggrieved persons the party needs to call them before they throw their support behind the candidate?
You know, in politics, you are going to get some of aggrieved people.
Mm-hmm.
But I can assure you, this Iowa, so we have done it so many times, so we know how to manage ourselves. Yeah,
all right.
We know how to manage ourselves.
Beautiful. So, meaning any form of appreciation, being maybe a Modibama party, at the national level for holding on to that decision by the delegates. Now, answer Bibia, going into the by-elections. Finally.
Yeah. For them, they have to appreciate what we did. We went on the election without any violence. Bibia and CEO, any bad thing and fear, even one incident. So the national executive has to congratulate East Iowa, because before the election, people are speculating that this will happen. But we manage ourselves and we thank the police first, and the region and the national executive. Because they handle the election, we to supervise it. But all the thanks should go to my people, the East Iowa.
Okay.
NDC East Iowa.
Beautiful.
Done marvelously well. We comport ourselves, if not because of this. This what has happened. Everywhere, every party has been doing it. Every party has been doing it. But we too, if you see the result and the things that they say allegedly they gave motorbikes. Then look at the result. If he gave motorbikes of about 112, he got 88. You see, if Baba Jamal has given 900 TV, look at the result you get, 430. You see, that is Israel also have matured in politics, not inducement. Some people will use their conscience. You see, so let's move on.
Okay.
Let's not to open a Pandora's box. Let's move on so that we know what we are after.
Okay.
Things will be okay. Okay.
All right. So that's Ishaq Ibrahim Dangaladima. Or no, sorry. The acting chairman, Emma NDC, Wasu East, told him say the chairman himself also contested. On Okase, Oche over 120 motorbikes, but on 88. Baba Jamal over 900 TV sets, but on himself 401 or so. But this doesn't still put an end to what we call as bribery or inducement in our politics, because we know my solutions to the questions that we were asking as to Kwabena to us here. Anyway, so that's about it from Ayawaso East to her and Anopay, bringing the time to some 6 minutes more to 7 and Anopay Poma Atnase na Yabeje Brena Feno. The Bonkrata and Apostle Abramo ewo Dwaboase dwumadie so anope MTN fiber Valentine package no ewo ho edemo bia. Now the MTN for air can say imagine walking into a home where nobody ever pauses what they are doing online. The girls are streaming the latest Netflix series. That special playlist is rolling. Daddy is on his usual Teams video calls. Uploads are uploading. Downloads are downloading. And not a single person says my data is finished. That's the power of MTN fiber giving you unlimited internet for endless streaming, endless connection, endless everything for your home. Now you get to enjoy a special range of unlimited fiber internet packages whether you are a new or existing customer. So just log on into the My MTN app now and tap broadband or dial *5057# to get your preferred unlimited MTN fiber package. Remember, this Valentine's season, connect your homes, your loved ones' homes, and stand the chance of winning amazing shopping vouchers from MTN. T's and C's apply. MTN everywhere you go. Now, Valentine, Medimosis for a free health screening this weekend for all loved ones. And to know who will be our donny pa. Sabi, and your chocolate in Kwana bit me at the amano, bit me the knack for this prostate screening nibi na etumi aboa into Medimosis branches nibi wa denta eje kojo Kumasi ahinema kokoben na fe no from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Saturday, Valentine's Day no. Where to me akwa check your blood pressure, your dental cavities, as well as your prostate and fibroid. Ninyina no Medimosis for so mamu free of charge as we celebrate Valentine this Saturday. Now the Ministry of Tourism, Creative Arts and Culture say ukwade bia no eye fugu day. Enti no ya yensha Ghana fugu no. Tani be betumi dia promote eye ya mamre no. Na yetumi so edi ahedwa edi ama sebe eye fugu no. Ti anopen ma sha medie. But Poma one she fugu.
Very unfortunate.
Now will be there.
Oh, I asked him. I asked him.
No, who will be now?
Me fabric no I ye friends a fugu no. Good. Maybe the end of the year I'm fine your fugu no say I'm the best. Said the idea pam no. Me shaba be make us me call I for.
Oh no, but ministry needs to say in any form.
Oh, sir.
Yeah, in any form.
And me who any form no. Me who any form no dey am share.
Good. And you know next Wednesday.
Oh, me my order be.
Wow, there be okay.
Yeah. Me do ye. And you go do next Wednesday dey na be.
Na be do no. Now who is saying?
Oh, I think enye bad. But yeah, can na enko ye fugu nko. Okay. I mean we have other entire so ye Ghana ye attire. You betumi ahye say March ye kind of say bosomi a ye da ye si honom say Ghana made month just say do honom a ye she Ghana entire ye fra Ghana afade ye di Ghana aduan ye de Ghana ye ho de but I feel say ye yi a WC ho specifically for a specific day say ye attire we ne ye dia then ye because first crack I think do Friday say Friday way yeah. But say assistant ohunti yeah, and say be okay. Near Mondays, young fan share be and cry for the Tuesdays, young fan share like the common ones. Common ones, kente. Good. So who near there, ebeboa said a bear or chebi obim kunyam and I suppose be say why any beer. Yeah, pija one tradition beer. Yeah. You also have a point there. You also have a point there. But I feel say any kwaswa no. I mean Ghana there. I was here Timiji and Hunia money tum. Yeah, Gia and Cassia the any tuma. And I told the amount of for one be whom for so was and I know Zambia for Edo Mohobai. What you say a woman who say yeah or multipenny. I'm a fugu in the market. I'm almost just skirt and blouse. Now share a kente papa yeah. Who's almost can't tell you. Yeah. Almost can't tell you. They come up almost fabric and a come up. Very good. Yeah, kente and egg. Batakari and now fugu come. Now almost just skirt and blouse. Eradi nyankopon
your Bible ministry na ba
oh yeah my idea
for that move but I also say at times yeah omunye a wider stakeholder consultation because fugu ya ye be shey no me fugu based on the weather okay also fugu so serve as I mean adia
emu edu enti sa wo mu a it's me boa be
enti nya all times na be afugushe no utimi say awia ketepa na obi ahye fugu na fifre
na ho yira no
utimi say na ho yira no so so ahye enti no say you prescribe a wear at times you also have to factor in weather no conditions no
bi bu so ni kuntan so dodo obo ho no ma ye ken obo he obo hye to ase ansa no ahye
o enu so ya na efe
so efe de ba say de ye ken edu ba bi na weather ne be bi tiwa na o ye ne sa na e be fa but green ni de we you say say de
don obi so bambara de
we do we ni de ya ahu e na ya no wa hwe size so
wa hwe size so beautiful
oversize sema ahoma o sa
no but all in all fugu dey very nice way
yes
a very nice way wow and have cross no assign etse okaboso
there so we
be so ko boutique compare new way we are there we 5 in your wardrobe
and we woni ayi yedum kane bia ni ase bia so no ye wonya prom say ya na no ansa wodi wade adwira wona wo se enti we nya fe ni me kane yedum na me ni ayi na me nya excuse bia ni ho and ope fe wura na be sen yes and Ghana be fe imagine so we office mu na fugu no kwa different shades of food
Charlie Poma
when Ghana be come
good it's the best corporate institutions no so no yeah be a mo one share as to
uniform no just Wednesday pay
at time mama staff no any bit of freedom
kaka
na hunto mo we cry I'm looking at say you dey be arriving institutions say for instance the courts because on say kokod na a lawyer who show mu robe no near there so ever say how would they also join in that trend
fabric name pam robe be more
beautiful na some bokina guy buy Omo lawyers ni omo judges Supreme Court for you was say omo robe no into the traditional way. Good. And
so am just for the Wednesday night here for Nisa we know you to me sir. Ebeboa.
Beautiful. What's it then?
No so kan ho. Ebe kan omo omo eton no so nyese say na Wednesday aye nyina aye shefu go ntina fe na mo be shuti bo na koso because demand na koso.
Obi okra won say yen. Ye kasa no what.
Na dua
ba odu ba bi no so bi ton fugu it's a person to be no shade ko afi na obi twa no examine bonus ad there be yes remo more realistic pricing no be intimate talk beautiful all right so poma wa ha no paint no there the bon krata no e de brain no obeje brain na fe ye de no abremo ye ba na fe ya to aso poma no pay wo mo fa ne sen
yo ma me fa daily graphic the bon krata nsha sia no pay truth and accuracy every day no ni wo mabodi na hwe the bon krata ye ni mo de Ghana ye man pani ye John Dramani Mahama ni phone wo de ato asanso no de wo ko Magana tifie po man tam no emu hile popro ya wo no so esi ade hia na emo e wo ho oye paramount chief of talency traditional area I wo mo mienu phone de dahen ton run Kubelsen na legben tang wo mo din de ya na mu edu nti ya na ne paso hu ne bone ye ya nam de ache why nti eno mfoni no de ato enro Magana tifie po man temu na nan matran konya won ba Ghana ye man pani ho na nkita odi awudo bebre no akoso daily graphic fan no pe ofaye e de bae ne se wo mo share boku mediation ne nko ase no nipa be so ha ne dunkrom 119 na wo mo hwe won mo kwa during boku mediation no emo na Ghana ye man pani nra wono mo kasa na wagina so se wo be hwe na emra kwa so ne hye ya adi begu akwam na boa abo omanfo ne ahensem moment me wase ne ka ho ban no wo behwe na wo betu ho anamo anopay e wo daily graphic de obokrata no emo na sese aban so wo be power hihye bia ye no so behwe ama premise fu wo ho sika bia akwakodi ba bia ensene mfata no ye be recover ni nyina no pay ofa krata page 13 ho so en wo chi mo cha fu ya ye de ekọ ensuom ko yinam afeifo edi ko ensuom ko yinam ne ade ho sikadie bi akoso amanya asem ke 20 aban pe nhihye ya obehwe so a obegina so amasa nhihye yatumi abo amasika ne recover ni nyina eno ewo ha NDC ya waso is enso so wo ma clear baba jama se wonko enti ehwe ani mu se enewu koin obekona wako pekene nomination forms a obejina so na aboama on the 3rd of March no no so atumi a contest e by elections ebekoso e wa yawa so east no emu anope ofa krata ifa ye toso edu nsiam so wadika di mu nkomo enti ye nhye dansa ankosa nsem no mu ebiemu anope eno wa habat ye hwe electoral commission so anim se ne wone parties no wo IPAC meeting enti ye hwe se de no so ho asem ebekọ akosia anope nsem ne doso na Daily Graphic de obokrata no de eba ya wo fa obehu se wode mu nsem ni nyina ba ye nkoya nim ko the Ghanaian Times de obokrata ni mu anope wono so edi nsem bia ba the most authoritative newspaper or say wo hwemu a Ghana for be say million edumienu echipo enum 12.5 million Ghanaians food insecure. Na we Ghana Statistical Service for and omo sa report ya ba to dwa don de wo mo kan tintini tietie mu nyina ise and e wo ba Ghana ha ye Ghana for be say million edumienu echipo no mu a sebe ya wo mbedidie ho yasem enya se aduan na bi ni ho na emom eniema bebre ka ho se bi aho kire adwuma eni ho ntino wo mu enya adwuma nye no matumi ato aduane a ye beka se wo mu bedi ama wo ma pomode ho nsem atimi awie mu die enti wo mu ne se enuane ho nsem aye bibia ho edi ama wo mu enti eno ena wo mu sai de afutu atato se sa ban ni create nwuma ama nipa dodo wo manya bia ye na wo manya kakra de ahye wo mu ho a ebebo wo manya nuane a wo bedi a eno so beboa wo mo wa kwani asanyina so no pay wo de ho asem ba Speaker of Parliament enra Ghana mra shebedwafie wo de atodwa se LGBTQI+ bill no ebrebi atwa mu yaji tu mu mampani dada Akufo-Addo enu na himfie mpo no wasan no was wo mon san merele wo Parliament biem na afi wo munyina so into the sani abasa yaji tu mu a na afi wo mu de akoma mampani ho na ordinance ahyase no pay wo page 4 ewo the Ghanaian Times de obokrata no emo yenim se and Senior Staff Association of Ghana ya ewo Universities of Ghana so main suapon hodo nyina mo senior staff a wo mo ho mo ni tewufo no wo mo ka ho wo mate atwea ese wo hwemu na wo twe atwa ma na wo twe mienu kra na ebetwamu a ne sei ne nyina ye se wo mo tie atu wo mo kan ho asem afi kan na ye free bibi over time and ye si asesa no e de calling na ba be na calling ne over time ne sika no enso ye kese pa na dem enti wo mo gina so ate atwea na Dr. Clement Park where so afọ abedi chi ohwega na enwumasua ho nsem so wo ne wo leaders no ekokohia na wasre wo mo se adwebre wo mo kan ba komanto wo mo eye baba ye nhyehyeye wo mo nsem nyina na ye janiu enti wo mbedi ho nkomo na wo matu ho na mo ediama no pay eno nso so ewo ha na corruption perception index asa babiem Ghana ye kode ne nso asa ye effort no nhyeda enko baabi a ye betumi akwakoda baabi ehun safi corruption no ye boy homodi ewo ni nyina ka ho bi so ai but but Transparency International for mo say enye bad sa ye betumi aye enti no ye nkoso ana ye nhye ye sapo mu ensuo maame Mary Ada on the executive director the Magana Integrity Initiative for mo ehye asiebi na omagina so a omode sansemi wode atudwa wo hwe amai be so ha ne edu wotwe mienu 182 nations a omen se baby ekoda ye no na se enye kura say yes score ayenya ye 43 and out of 43 no ama yakwa koda 76 position out of 182 no and pay ho asem so ewa ha na eno na wo mo eka biedi atoso no twu so enya bad sa but at least yebetumi akọ yenim nkakrakra na boa me etu ase oti mantema posifo wo mo so intercept etu ni akodie bia nanke de ko maga na tifedu ye de namdam bai ho no sa na nanko mo de ekro na nso so posifo atumi akọ akoso nkrofo no a na wo mo di se adwuma ne pechi anopai ewo de obokrata mu yenko page 12 ni emfansi ewo the Ghanaian Times de obokrata no emu afutuo na ekọ edi amase eba enwuma ewo we kronkumankuma mu obi awie suapon obi akwakwagye nteteye ye de wo ya na ekọ abehwe no wo bɔ ne motuam chese wonko na wonko no hwan na enko entine wo mo de afutuo kɔ de ama esese kɔ basa wo wie sukuu saa ne ye transfer de wakɔ ba bia wo soso ya na wakɔ bi ukɔ bi saa no a ebeboa so hu ebeboa enti Justice Ajay Frimpong ono eye temuafo wo Supreme Court ena odisa eye efutu we akodi ama graduate ya nanu ya womo soso enyenya wo PhD sinom ne ekeka ho a womo ko wo manim no ochese wo no kwasem wo se womo hwese ye posti womo ababia oman ne di womo beko bia no wo so womo som na womo ekokoye netimi ebo abie anope Ghanaian Times dia wode eba ye enonom Daily Post de obokrata nso de nsemi bia ba no pay Cocoa Board Act to overhaul funding model and yabe ene kase na yaten krasa Ghana mampani obeye emergency cabinet session ai dingina ye Cocoa Board nsem ni Cocoa ho nsem wananse ama ne homne so na no emse Jerome Bechichi mu ewo ha ba dingina mu no ewo so mu hia na ni mu ya no solutions ai betumi di agukwan mu na aboa bi no mo de ho asem aba betodwa na no adanso 2025 RTP awo sekoso na sese wo mo free centrofo aba so body ni mu ama wo mu rura CEO fo ni mu nso wo mu nso a aba wo mo homode no ye bo wo mo aba so na no Gold Boss CEO ye Sami Jemfe ye anano as the best public company CEO ewo 2025 RTP awards no ase enti anope ode ehon semni biaba ewo Daily Post delbo krata no emo enra mrashe bedwafie parliament o ma approve 2.9 billion Ghana cedis we ye de ko Ghana Medical Trust Fund Mahama Care no ye de kwa koremunti o the administrator edema fund no obobia da kopuku o de foni ababeto Daily Post delbo krata no emo 2.9 billion ekoho na boa ma wo nso a yade kwankura hodo bi ha wo mo ne ne keka ho no ye betumi de akurakura wo ma so ma sinimo ewo sikasem fem na wo mo apom de ho nsem so egina yie Daily Post de no memfa Chronicle yinsi ne po na fe yenkoma agudie mu nsem so entwaso na Chronicle anopay or premise football managers to vomit 27.7 million Ghana cedis allegedly looted between 2017 and 2024 enti eno nsem no premise hu sika ene nipa bi no mamni agu wo yem 27.7 million Ghana cedis na no oba mane say between 2027 2024 and assess k him na say de zetie bia no obese bebe fe
bebe fiskana besika de be wedi no bebe fini nyina
enti anope ode ho asema ba e wo the Chronicle de bokrata no emo Professor Siedu na say wono nso okay or call eminent West African Nobles Forum anope wo de ho asema ba na ababa we se obekai no Victoria Hammer
yeah
Victoria Hammer
asa de oni mani hia pa me hwe no wa ha na
eni nyasem ketwa nyasem ketwa say akese na bemu ama o the doctor nso abeka ho say dey so no say ya ba head wo say GTech for hye nso nye o kina bi na afia beka say Victoria Hammer fa we bra mi hu say dey nyame adom PhD in public administration and ya body for fra wakwa
is on the deputy substantive minister
and obadia Dr. Victoria Hammer say sada yeso no so emse free ni mu 1 million Canada yeso ateko
anyway
enti bra ya de besi ha na fe woni wa bedwa for the dia cancel atwa so
fugu ni de next week
was semi copy was eba meshe is it kashe Desmond ne breyo teko na ho say nyese wo hye de yin ni say omo camera for omo nka ho
not NDC Northern Regional Chairman General Amina
okay o kashe so on fa de cute mrade
what you say so ba nese so ya bebo ho
no ya bebo ho ne slate afi bo se ne sine na ase
o de ba nese so ya bebo ho ama no good poma ya na ase ya no pay yes so that's a poma na na no pay obreye the obon krata no na poso e wo Dwaboase dwumadie yi so ya ka fugu pa so de anipa ba ko no so hye fugu e ma ne ya kono pa no mi general manager Mugabe Mase boss enu fugu a wo hye de ba TV ne so no de obo a o dodo say o wardrobe wo so ba wo hye fugu se fugu no em say so am kwase so hene ba de na gu studio all right I don't pay Roger ewa quickly you be cross over now for the morning sports no atu aso amam Man like Roger.
Don, good morning.
Man like Roger.
Good morning, Don.
Morning, that's saying. Now, Fugu Unibiana, Unibia can you
baby Fugu, but
Fugu.
Me, I say me ubia.
Good.
Yeah, na me farming tarish enemy colors if any agro. So it's
yeah, I'm for viable. Favorite color bay. Favorite color bay.
Oh, say me fita.
White
yes, and I'm saying
we can offer now.
It's happy to
is it can offer and fita and I'm for so much
the woman to be happy.
What's happy to good. My favorite color is blue. All shades of blue. Yeah. Good. Now Fugu no want to say na say Fugu day na.
Oh, me tie pa.
Na den one share. No. I don't want Ghana ni.
Oh, we Ghana ni.
No. I don't have Fugu show one.
Oh, David me how be say Ghana dey.
Good.
And there's a city we see African way in the see one.
The when you know say na you see Fugu Wednesday. Statement and ministry need by and see a Fugu Wednesday.
Fugu Wednesday.
The patron. A bad dear my own.
Oh, any day, mommy. But any day, mommy.
But the next week Wednesday will be appearing Fugu.
Oh, mean to me, I sure dear.
Hey!
Mean to me, I sure.
Sir.
And you credit about
go baby near Fugu ambassador. So maybe I will Fugu, I will share the Baba Sports in Tinia, you as an ambassador.
Good, they say me Fugu say, my uncophobia contact me, ma or there be a man.
I'm more money. Okay,
yes, because me uncle Fugu or no for no
bro.
How much the bar? Okay. Oh, last me share mine be no age more Ghana Commercial Bank.
Good.
Yes, on we say, on nimidi.
Intimidate so I will bet me will be a.
Oh, simple.
Wednesday be obey me a shame Fugu.
Cry.
Yeah, said this costume, presenter's costume, no, was provided by
big deal.
Malam Issa Fugu. Oh yeah, sure. And
big deal.
I'm sure West now. Expensive. Don't just use words. Never implement. So say yeah, big deal. Never be a big deal.
Oh, say what actually to be we need back on the kasa.
Oh yeah, sure.
Feedback.
They normally am per sleeveless ones. We know. Near Sunny go about to say no.
Different.
And you know
quality pa.
And to me who and next week. We and Wednesday, for Thursday, Friday, Saturday weekend if I am Juma.
It is Zambia ne na twitwi we nyina bae
Zambia ne na twitwi we nyina bae o makokan ntokwa chene
o bada ye say me kai say o mampani dada kufu abresu na o ye o this African way
Friday
way no
good
afi agi ba bia e ma nyina be gitum say Ghana need dey we say o African way na fitu kama be bia wo ko bia na ma ne ma ye easy ama ntino I think say we need see a good. Very how I know say then.
Go is all francophone countries now. Omo promote omo culture pa.
Yeah. Ghana has onioma bebre o ha. Krumo ha na ye nya betimi promote na amasika na san de aka. Ni economy na be grow.
Ah na wonim sa eniema we dynamics we nyina na on person we shefu.
Oh fugu dey say
man like Roger.
The door.
And open finance.
Right, it's not a prayer trust in the job as a form on a sports Bronton Thompson. I don't press some of the torso. Na enra na nya sem kitwakra sebesi e wo yipie game se kosoro se ube mo na sebesi na ya sem kesepa ni nyina na no pe atra se re ho sem bananra odum se Chelsea eluso opportunity se nkano betimi edinkini ma mo benya tutu wo mo game e kosoro fenra West Ham United tenefi ma last minute Benjamin Sesko Manchester United na game no ending 1-1 ne pie mo nyina no na no pe atra se re ho sem ba fi sem no so ye ne nyina se pa wo shoro sebiti Adi Roger Imano from the sports Mona Community Techre a bottle and Africa for so many techre Amano pay a D and some of the Bansha Centum na Aaron results Kakra no Pimona Fe Yafa Huntum to Janchasa from Yipiano near Kimson records Sunu Senra Adia Tottenham Hotspur Tenefi Emma Newcastle United Echo Poma Camionwa Womo Eti Kanambaka Brantia Yafaras Achi Gray as a goal Adima Tottenham Hotspur Newman Timiankoye Emma Brantia for the Malik Tiao Wano Ebeti Kanama Brantia for the Sampono, Jacob, Ramsey, or also at the Skenko at the Peso, Newcastle United Manoa, Woman Dinkuno Gema, and I said to me, because Everton, the Blues, and Tenefe, Tima, a from Pemov, Echo Poma Camionwa, one more Eti, Kanamo Bako, na Abrante no Dikain, a Pusa Tinakra, the Emma Crabber for the Everton, a Abrante for the Saint Jai, one Enna, a Dikain Copusa Tinas, abrontia ye for the chiki paro ndiai go kwose no entimi abom akese ne ba na bi no omudi nto ekamienu a wo mo atumi etimo bakopem na ebo mu sa 2 goals ni nyina ema niema sentimi ankoye amfama club ye for the ever tiboboko na onim se abrontia for Ryan Victor aye Simplicio wono ene dikan so dikan ko put first goal ready ema club ye for the pem of enrichino na abrontia for ani adri wono se enya second goal at the Emma Pem of Boboko na Chelsea and Omulusi opportunity say na Chelsea LED Kamienu na Kobianim so say they kwedi and Kanyama Koye as in Chino Newman Koye Mackenzie Bendi 2-2 na Onamsa Prontia ye for the Jao Pedro a Jankura de Jesus wono ye for the Jao Pedro wono and the Cambo first goal at the Emma Chelsea and Retiro Onamsenra Gimono na Anwo Shiepa and a Prontia for the Seko Palma wono senya second goal na ye penalty and on Yaya Edima Chelsea as in Newman and Timian Koyima Brontia, ye for the Lucas Nmecha, one Ebogo, Eddie Macraba, and that's a Boboko and Ra, Omni Chelsea, Eddie Eridasinafe, a Brontia for Noah Okafu, Nigerian Nea Brontono, one also a second goal, Obama Case the Banabino, give me the ND2 Chelsea, as in you know, and my new guy, Timmy for the Leeds United, almost Ebeti, Kanamir and Tekoye 2-2, I want not give one, and it's in a Pimana Manchester United, and not the Nanyas of Kitanra, now give me to me 2 channel. Na enye easy game kra ani ye West Ham United wamani Manchester United na edi against the so na order was 50 minutes and a Brontia ye for the Thomas Sosi wano edi kind ekopusat na edi man West Ham United na fi against the Moire when say Casemiro ese go ema va edi Salah Sagono na 90 minutes and a referee 7 minutes edi Eltos na 96 minutes and a Brontia for the Benjamin Sesko wano eba benya go edi ema Manchester United ema kese de bana no na fe ekokoye 1-1 ewo no game no so timi so epiemo na urem awo Italy onim se no onim se Coppa Italia and se kos Napoli and como ese Fabregas team no na edi ewido se bana no na fe akwakoye 1-1 penalties no and Napoli edi se Rabba Fanese AC Como edi nkonom 7-6 omudia qualify say omu na eko manimu awo Italian Cup no game a arsenal timi eko se na onim se DB Poker enram onim se Boka for Hector Belly say tire for flyback ekoye 1-1 penalties and a flyback say omo ewini 5-4 omo di progress say no omo say di eko manimu nyamnya tuma and games ni bi ebase EPL onim se urem awo Manchester City omo ebetine fie no mo Fulham Eddie Awido so 7:30 and a sa game no ebetimi abasena fi Nottingham Forest ebetina fi normally Boka Fanese Wilson so Eddie Atintam so Crystal Palace ebobo Burnley na fi Aston Villa and say the Brighton Hove Albion and say the Awido so na fi club for Sunderland and say any Liverpool and say ebetimi so Eddie Awido so we EPL games a nyamia tuma na eba so Kwabena Copa del Rey Paso Atletico Bilbao and the rest is that and so and ebetimi so the Arsenal of Coppa Italia ono se Bologna betene fe any club of SS Lazio as the Awido into a games and yamia tuma and net nyina so Paso I don't some to jawo show no se no ye games to jan sama hodua coaches na fi place hodua and said the to jana oni se no West Ham United omo elusi opportunity se no na kom ebetimi anya 3 point no emra mo Manchester United at the SS ni ye no at the United ebeti kan last minute no and a manager ye fana se Nuno Espirito Santos eri sama kradia to just no omo miss chances come to me take here ken no mo for 3 points ni na yente West Ham manager ni sama okan.
We compete really well. We played a good game against a good team. First half was both teams having possession, not creating too many chances. I think we started really well the second half, the way we went for the game. We scored. We defend properly until the last moment. A tough team to stop, but I think the boys did really well.
Carrick, a manager, I remember Manchester United run 8 games, and as I say, why manager na 8 games to the Moon 9 or we need a twa so na honestly no after say unya draw no wakasika carry for ye tennis some kind.
We're okay. I think we're a bit disappointed. We definitely went at our best, and it's them times when you're really probably not totally at your best where you can find a way and. You obviously keep a clean sheet and maybe take the game and move on. But Yeah, so a little bit frustrated with that. We've had 5 games now, and we've been at a really good level. It's a tough place to come. They made it difficult, and we just didn't quite have that sharpness or that spark really to find the answers too often. But in the end, big credit to the boys. The spirit again in the late goal, and when we needed it, it's a great quality to have. So we'll take the point and we'll move on.
Kentiano Ayasama Manchester United manager Aura for the Michael Carrick Ninsama. One said to Johnson on na Chelsea no only opportunities as Nanka Tofono or some room so much man Leeds United and you make a boat to turn on a manager for the Liam Rusenia and in some Kradia to Daria Fenra Gema a course of 2-2 against Leeds United.
Let's switching off. We're in complete control of the game. I don't want to talk about the football that we played on. We have to, if we want to improve and get to where I think we can be, we have to just make sure we're switched on for 90 minutes. It's just as simple as that. So devastated because some of the football we play was excellent. We should come away with 3 points. And we haven't, because 2 moments in the game that we haven't taken care of, and we give Leeds a point. We gift them a point.
Ano kakra na timi ko tenura Chelsea emra mutire fene list na terebo tuturonum say for the first time in 25 years next way aninia edi kan kra na say club ya for the Leeds United awrem our Chelsea fee anium akwakobo tutu anu na fe akwakoya asem kese pa edi ama Chelsea poboko na no eye ne fie na ma Benjamin Sesko nu after say obabenya draw edi ma Manchester United and wakọ na Instagram enu ade akoto just say keep fighting until the end. And we and some Nessa Bronte for the Benjamin Sesko. One also Diatuja say all together. And tonight, or Juris and Kabum Air, the Bakwetime Bois, Emma United Boboko Newman, and Seko Ye Erimam now Penefona Thomas Frank and a Ja Eguniche Ye Passan Serious Simoa, Newman Seran Koye na only say Tottenham most personal. Nessa we be Moderna Kakumebi now relegation zone not Somania Atia to Manasa. Na Dixon only say much Sahudua, why manager Newman Seran Koye, Yadian Kunudi, I said I could even now only say only Brentford. Obo draw Norwich Sunderland obo draw and now we lose to Bournemouth and after West Ham United and also we lose to Burnley obo draw and Manchester City and also nya draw and we lose to United and after Newcastle United and also we lose to Thomas Frank reporter meet tennis one hwana da chira and penefo betimi asake ne say and assist never call the man dia and penefo betimi asake no aye reporter na se ba Rafinha and no akoko come on and now was think wonya yanka season no se obi sana Champions League na fi World Cup no on choose back or se oba Barca or can senko peso GBBA arima Barca na mo se Champions League na World Cup die obeka se World Cup trophy eye special enti konya noa anka openu yesema Rafinha enu ankomochiche ono sekotutun ya eno so husem no ababetuja yadi amamo awo jumadi no se yanko nsemo from ono se Manchester United goalkeeper yefana Sami Lamens na ono se emena wo take over as a goalkeeper Rima United onana awrem awo take important no 10 games ana wetimi about United ama motimi win na fiamunson ekoye draw mienu pe ana United eluso no kire sampa obabe piem awo United no ne moribo etimi akonkan eno ayesema eno satuja onam na udremu so awo Boboko for Olympic Marseille so ya ana no peniami tenese manager for Roberto Di Zerbi se omonya ne no apa 2 ways openi no asanse edna jumadi ato odum se peniwe waye juma awo Brighton pay as weja Brighton juma na to a wawrem awo ye Olympic Marseille so ya nei niami tenese penefo asanse ejane kwan no ye nsema ana se fia na mano sabana uko enna saso ye niami tenese penikese president adima enna so penefo Abdullah Najid edi sema credit atuja se penifobia club no ma awose mu jamu kwan sase na sinsin na confusion ekos bituom ni Cristiano Ronaldo no sankrofo nyina power sekutom no awose wotiche so including coach ya for se George Jesus no miro kase ni atuja ne se openeno so penifo se power sekutan ya gibi edi afini se no sporting director ya for Simao Continue oro ni power sekutan no openeno agigi nyina besene be ya tension ade ekoso club no nyina no nyoma ebetimi akosiente no eyensema no se fio no ma ne Harry Maguire reporter mitite and it's a Manchester United penifo ni din come on send the contract no be extend the ama Manchester United na se be next season on abako so atena club no na fe we si akan su edi ama boboko na Brante for Sandro Tonali esina kadima Newcastle United na yasini wage ni to wan hia na Newcastle ntimi nkipu ne next season na teams from Syria na fi EPL dodo na aba Brante no mo ni sika semunti wan sha na empenfo anase Newcastle ane no so Anto Sendai eye manager Arima Nottingham Forest say onimi ni faith say season end dia so beto so say on to aso no say onim enti say obako dwa so akoto press so beto press no or say for now the onim ni budget eno eye nsema opene no asi dia by the on sematu ja na ovre mo EPL na onim say simple for passing mrebi eye say championship clubs a omutanya promotion say omo pese omo increase the cost systems na eno ye sisi ampere for dia ba omo gusu omo eye hu meeting say niam se betimi enso akoye enti eno kakra na say fio Hurricane sinakan arima Bayern Munich boboko niam ate ani se performing ne dinkomo say next season on person to asset in the contract no omo dia to nanim say one study na ombo se be ya bibia so ebetimi so akoye enti no kakra no say fio no manu saba na Gambia omo awakola wisuo bi yefana Abubakar Siddiq Kinte report meeting say 19 years ni moruba so ni ye pama Manchester United ani Chelsea almost na kun akola no ho nte no report no saba yembre fie na yemba bedin komo na yenko Ghana Football Association aso ye Blasters new technical team and perifodia ba and abeto just a Black Queens head coach ye fene say Bika Green account be na no and am perifodo do na ekaso nka Black Queens coach de nka wokwa koye den Blasters no na msema kasema for arima Ghana Football Association here asante chum akasa chechire se coach Kim last Bika Green wabeka Blaster team no owe Juma space bi a wokwa koye Blasters no nti and am perifodi na account yenti nsema Henry Asante chum ekan
with specific reference to Kim has proven himself. He has an assignment to the Queens next month through to the first week in April. The leadership feels he has something to contribute because yes, I have also heard all sort of arguments aside the distraction, but I've heard that argument where people say, "Oh, he's been doing women's football. He's different from men's football." But it is tactic we are talking about. It is idea sharing we are talking about. It's about creativity we are talking. It's about addition of thoughts, ideas, and knowledge we are talking about. Imparting that knowledge is what we are talking about. So it doesn't matter where he is doing and what he is going to do, in June. The most important thing is that the leadership feels he has something to contribute at this point. And then Ravera has also worked in Africa before. He once worked with Guinea. And so he also knows the African terrain and knows the attitude and behavior of the African footballer. And having worked at the highest level, they felt that yes, we needed to bring him. So it's just about first of all ensuring that we have the people with the right skill and expertise on board to our World Cup.
Chum and Amutini Kenra, when we say Blaster Technical and I say Blasters medical team headed by Dr. Prince Pambo of France and Mohamed Salah Sunmisin and Sil Praye or Kwasra Brother Correction and Apomodino, Nioma SCT, Fiona Yamia Tuma, or Becona, when I brought from Francis Abugana and Japan on Osuko Praye, or also Becona, Sona Correction and Apomodino, as Sikosase, and Blasters, ever friendly games next month to Umahia say, Plesa, or Mapomodi, Queen of the World Cup on Ayakono. Preparation of the Piazza so Akuyenwana, the Black Princess of Ghana, almost say Ghana, so our Johannesburg, Ghana, and it's South Africa, almost say FIFA under 20 World Cup, FIFA under 20 Women World Cup qualifier, or say return again, but the first leg on himself, 2-2, our Accra Sports Stadium, Ghana, and say weekend, return leg, a bit me about Senra, and a Timino, Ekokodu, Johannesburg, I know a yes, South Africa, Blast Stars coach, a coach, Prosper Natogum, Akasika, and the far Timon Fi transition, Urano, Akasika, their found Yinti, Prosper, Natogum.
If you look at talent, we have talent. We are doing rescreening. So 5 groups have come and gone. And we screen about 200 players across the country. And then we're able to select about 35 of them. So they have come. So out of about 200, we've screened 35. So it should tell you the quality. Now this morning we finished and we need a few to augment the team that went to the WAFU at Abidjan. We just need a few to augment the team. And now we have the quality to the extent that we don't know whom to leave out and whom to include. For nearly 2 hours, we were, after breakfast, we were still having, more or less, it turned into like a breakfast meeting. We were there. Myself, Jacob Neti, the video analyst, all of us, we were all there, trying to look at whom to include and whom to leave out, and whom, even when we leave out, can be part of the next WAFU team.
Coach Prosper Atogum Blasterless head coach and I would say Wakasaka Arafat team or the prepare sana 17 African Cup of Nations Ababa so Morocco no the Kopimono and I would say or Kahwa Semono Solomon Fosuari a yes Santiago Circus Chairman and Wakasaka say Konun Kwada Koka champion for say Nimia Momunko fired coach be omun train season and dear na Fioma for coach na Abobwa as Santiago Yenti Solomon Fosuari.
Mrs. Sayama for the concern also for coach. The coach being on shake the I am Muslim and a prepare say FA Cup my retrieval. Protocol I can't make for 8 points between protocol media. Very, very difficult. Possible, but we are just saying maybe the form is here in Australia. It's basically a protocol supporters that we are to. So better so many now because I put them on a rate. Now, what much is not coming? We are now, the can't say, the trail of a coach, BSC, from Sobio.
Solomon Fosuari, and I'm Motinica, caretaker coach, Edma Santiago, a coach, Prince Yao Osu, and I say, almost head coach in New York Sunday. Hasi for Mubetibia here, pa, Nakotoko, Ebedin Kunim Sunday, Yente Prince Yao Osu.
But I would say we are ready. We're starting training today to face House of Folk. One thing I'll bring back to us, the last game we played, we didn't have our way. Things didn't go well for us. We have to make amendment. And we're ready to work very hard this week so that we can close up the gap to get a win from House of Folk. We are here for them. We are here to play for them to entertain themselves. And what they were looking for, we were able to give to them. And so when they react, they have the right to do that. But I'm so glad nothing worse came out of it. But we just apologize. That will not happen again. So let's see the way forward that we can get it back.
Okay, Coach Prince Yawusu and Amotene Kanti. Menaso, Tinyami Aduma, about 1 p.m. I knew Beshia, our TVS YZ, Sanafi, Yadi S Sports, Edia Brone, Ebrim now, World Cup no, Yahusen, and I say Blasters. Yan preparation so far ahead of the World Cup. No nyame adum na 1 p.m. ye tenasia ye behwe na afere ho sansam nyina ase da bram sabri de ye don akọ coffee break na bante wa beto aso na Dwaboase no odi abramo medin edi roja yima no from the sports monak sabri de je mu na afi the don edi ma
kotoko coach na kotoko coach na kan was ni bufu enye kra ni bufu enye kra
so bia se bia se opodudo kakra de
antia ni bufu enye kra what me Praga or park in the your bobo you are no a rush referee. I'm like, hey, coach,
how many go stars back we say no.
And my players say I'm not coach who you be.
I said baby, I had a passion no. And so but the don't boy juma. Oh, also boy juma. We na office bi na.
Thank you.
Akoti udi what say.
Oh, you don't must say, you don't must say. Ko show bia. Ensure so my mean that man like Rogers later on. Afternoon time on TV. I'm going to the bigger sports conversation and Casa so bebre. I'm sure me ba se see me ba. Ye beto aso e wo Dwaboase Jumedie so here on Power 97.9 FM on radio and also live on TV XYZ. Hang on, I'll be back pretty shortly.
Brebo eye adwumada eboa eyam aduane eboa eyi insa free ni peduani na eboa woni pedua ma etena ho yi nanso woni se niema a yedi na ye no timi ma brebo ye adwumaden sen pote
Me who da? Me brebo ye juma pa. E bia se me tumi ye bibi bo me brebo.
Ani, and waiting on what the left feet from the Moses Clinic we have our center about herbal food supplement. We see pa the brebo ama e ye juma ye.
Na, ye juma.
Fatopa ye no anopa ne anwumre. Na eboama obrebo ye juma ye sene be ya e betimi anyam aduane a wodi e siesie ni peduane mo e yi mo finsi
eno na me brebo kia pa
Kwabena Left Kid or pharmacy, herbal shops, ne supermarkets are eben ho. Sa wo pedu do so to a 0244 06 8447. Left Kid wa wo brebo wa wo ni pedua. Edro yi enye ma apemfo e ma omomanfo ne mmofo a wonya mfie dumie FDA agi dwedie krato yi atum.
Every human body mass should have at least 60% water for optimal performance in any physical or mental exercise. We can help you maintain it naturally. Natural mineral water. Simply natural. For bulk purchase, call 0596 273 546 or 0596 273 547. This advert is FDA approved.
Na ede na ya obayi a oda forma so ne yafunu emunumuni.
Oh, Mr. Entry, also ya reya titi mi ben fie pi nanso ne yam nyono da. Se me chiro no ahodo amato a me hunu hwea. Ebe ya nwanwa.
Menyi ni se, what ulcer tamfo Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture. Ya numbom kutia ulcer no bia mano anum. Anka ne ho ato no dadaada. Ulcer dro de, eno any Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture.
Ankom ni nchiremu.
Ulcer ye kura, eto ye funu ene ensunumu. Etuma wo ye funu ekeka wa. Wogye wo ho a enyi. Ulcer etumi ema wo ye cheko, ebra wedidi awie. So how eye ulcer de a, kope Hexa capsules, any Hexa mixture. Nanum bom na ho ebeto.
Predudu etu a, ko okanshi drug lane, Kumasi Dani Herbal, Takradi AA Mensa, Anafre 020-3822-855. Approve about Tanya Wama on more friend for any more flower when you feed them, you know, and come. Hexa capsules and in a mixture.
All Satan for FDA Aji Edwedi and Kratui Atom.
Hey, Unia, new release in Yana. Hey, gum. A bitino was me new release. Mekan was a Sifita Muhono and a Turbotech Garages Limited. Aquafabe says Yamana Ayanitia, Obiasa Kamunu. Accident Kanuna, Turbotech Garages Limited. Amana said Johnny Nazosano. Mesiwo, one more Kofa Bruni, Fita engineer Efra Bruchaba, and what Chucky Carson. No one will be a fort to crow and a horse spare pass as what this is. Afenesi Road. And so a whole charges ka krabio. Turbotech Garages Limited. We general servicing, a building engine overhauling, engine tuning, oven spraying, general electrical works, air condition installation work, BM, upholstery, gearbox, make a day. Turbotech Garages Limited. Apart from sir car that wotimi ato, and now trauma one was sign importation of cars and was spare pass if Rabutreba. Wokoto car mawa. Free. Hey, also what you call Turbotech Garages Limited. Our La Paz Malam Road. After by ya traffic light wa Bibiania for 0206 48 17 and 3 and 0542 96 11 website turbotechghana.com. Turbotech Garages Limited. Hey, kaya will be a benyan. Turbotech Garages Limited. Your car beauty and the power boosters.
I don't know the change of Bibia and Bibia Pabas from Kokra. I will say I rebel and a how ya rebel now your conqueror with the extension of Wunya Annie and get to brain. No one come for Lion 8 Clinic Ghana and Famau. A unqua and other Puma. The baby grew as some Yare and no young Susan Subanibia. I will say I will for every Puma our Lion 8 Clinic Ghana. Dr. Biodo Amubra Senior Hofamas from Kokra and the Shayare for no Emma Botono. I will say I saw Uba the Puma Hasia. Yes, sir. ɛnam yareɛ bi te sɛ syphilis, gonorrhea, candidiasis, deɛ nipa dodoɔ no anim sɛ yɛfrɛ no white no yɛyɛ pabene ɛwom ɛwɔ ha sei abusua woyɛ bɛrima wokɔ si n'anim a wontumi mmoa adwuma ɛneɛma a ɔmo ɔkɛ afoana Lionel Clinic sɛ bra na ɔmfa bibiduro ɛma wo na wo nan so sɛ bɛrima no pa sɛ wo nso so woyɛ ɔbaa anasa awarefoɔ wopɛ ba woyɛ bi woakyena abrɛ bra bɛpie mu ɛwɔ Lionel Clinic Ghana na wobɛte abɔfra so ɛwɔ wo fie
adɔfo a wɔhwɛ me mosomfo pɛfɛnti ɛbɛyɛ kakra no meyare a na meda hɔ madamfo bi ba me nkyɛn me introduce Lionel Clinic Ghana ma no na metu anamɔ no mekɔɔyɛ no mohwɛ me ɔmomɔ mmaduro ɛnɛ me ho atɔ me nti wo a wohwɛ me a m'ani daa so asa mekamfo Lionel Clinic Ghana ma wo sɛ nso tu anamɔ bra na wobɛnya wayaresa.
Assalamu alaikum, na zo don ga asibiti ne amma ciwon da na zo da shi na ga an kiriti na samu sauki bisa duk wanda zai zo musulmi duka ya yi kokari ya zo nan wannan asibitin ga zai samu sauki da saukin kuma kuɗi ba wani caji insha Allah da samu sauki.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Minsa. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lionel Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients. With our team of dedicated staff and innovative treatment, we are here to support you to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lionel Clinic Ghana. Lionel Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Thank you.
I'm on 227 Yamude. Where Wabama, a higher dena, where there's a problem before.
Join the biggest conversation in town. We are live on Facebook. Get interactive on X, Instagram. I'm gonna proud get done. It's on.
All right, welcome back. 12 minutes to 8 a.m. Abusia for Ebedamu Ase, Nano Pay. Dwaboase Jumedie Nana Wasungusu Awutie on radio, Power 97.9 FM. And I will share live on TV, XYZ this morning. You're from Dawn. Nampamcho, ye Kumasi Anope Nafi Yakohe. The current state of a worker, a war swami interchange in the home. And send yet memufor so general, a Kumasi Abontain, so send ye shine interchange in this way about a 3-tier or a 2-tier nom. Send Wamusi Huni Esifa. Now, your reporter, Nanapia Ewa Humani Swanope Mekono. Yakoji a report from the Ashanti region. Nanapia Machem.
Make you so the down.
Naboko DM. Pacho, which part of a yes swami and a Ujna Sisi?
Power FM.
See, I'm a Casa de runabout.
Ujna Swami runabout now on Casa Super.
So I'm a police station, no, any more pen.
Oh, okay. Not just a Ujna police station anymore. That's when each be a crow from the Ubenkum sono, Echo Swami. And I feel no, we need fast so Echo Kejetia. Beautiful.
And about also quite the project.
Thank you.
And about Coco Tafo.
Mo Mikrum.
And about also called crew room.
Beautiful. So, for a home command boy, it says a state of work at the same home.
So, said here, with the Atujana, so I mean, in 2002, and I MPP Amano Kuno, about the car, I remember I said, almost beside, and I imagine that almost yes, almost in same you and I'm predicting me every year, that is a 2024 and then there. Nanka, almost we a Canadian. Now, so a group say you told about 2024 no corner year, na Omunian Rube, dear. Now, Fina, a dining idea, war, I was so moving, any idea, I was so more yet. Empty Emma, a Jumano echo, Ehu Kakra. Not ye, and car, and someone here to say, almost say, almost your fund, Nina, the Ama contract, and did you be any excuse be as a ultimate classes, can you won't see me? And to me, at that time when I told about Yena, aban se say and say what yes scammer contractor dey say say e free that time ni nyina no e ka wo say adwuma no cost now so ye nya ne sa ama adwuma no agina I stand still so free swami yi ba me fan se kejitia no wani kire swami run about wa uduru yi school year wo ya santeman o ma broke sa kwan no ana o ma si pillars akakraka no be nyinu e wo santeman school na nim oba wani ma filling station bi wo ho e ho so o ma si pillars ne bi oba wo sabenkum so a e ho nanka o mo de be ye mo bi o mo se methodist fata asibi the don wo de minim so wo ye kumase ne de unim sa bia ho no e ho no so o ma si pillars ne bi enso wo ho na wo be duru run about na kasa na da hadada na omo de intense dan anase roofing sheets adepon ano mo syphilis be ensia ewo mfinfin ano mo tu anoa egu ntenchen no ana wo hwe de ti say intense dan no mo na aye run about na nkofo e ka ho no na wo wani etre tafo de na omo nya hwe wo sa kwan no so ye omo ye ewo ho eye se school dan bi ana ewo ho class of schools bi ana ewo ho no omo gu fa kakra egu ntie ho ano aso omo de intense ataaje wo oba mfinfin na wani tre swami straight na wo se Ghana waterfall yard kese no ewo ho eno so omo bu omo wo ni bia omo aye oba police station nso a police station no wo no omo bu etweko akiri ama omo no so omo de intense na agege o if you be pie swami run about for say ni se si ame no kasa bia intense de omo no omo de agege ana pillars yo on road system de wo hu no wa ha sama na do ani kire ko swami Matthias Johnson ho no koma ko na ho ana de mabie bi ko so kefe ho de omo atini aye ama omo de anoa afele soro no du gina soro kwa wu fom hu nchenchere nyina ho de so fa meka se ho adwuma no ko so na se de omo de tu ga no say ndi samanyo ko no say instead of 40 no omo be ye no 2 no ama ase na eye nkofo nwa kakra say sika ya si etu ato na afi de duru se ye be ya de no na afi de akoba sei no na akoye bibi basa kakra eti ama na amanfo kasa na jadi fo wa hanso se de dodon wu ni mu no anfa wu be so am run about jadi fo nyina wa hasei omo te run about no so e free that na na ye kasa na ye complain about that no it's a uber hase anti e be bisa drivers no ba ko mienu then na omoje asem no efa te bra ofani mo akwa baba TV advisor so we so be
power the
fair so won say hase tama omo be ka ahomam ka so omo be na drivers ni ade amowa no mo so haya na mo ye mo adwuma ni ade they say instead of 40 no omo ka so omo be ye no afi de adane se ekotu ye na mo te sa asem no fe na mo je
ko de me ti ye de they carry their one quick. That brother query so there. There, class na fit tafu everything for the projection. If you free it so me everything a big people from akwa the projection. I bre police station na say o mo ti min content at no traffic at so akotin de bia kwa any question ko do. So no ya how am I driver for?
If you will say there that is all the crowd won't say yes say NDC for so more than 40 years. And be out of that overhead no you will want say now more come on
man cuz they me say so met my it is two steps 3 steps and 4 steps now no be ya man mboya ya ano me me
power the fam
me me Japan you me be man mboya da phone me me
it is say ba say I see na high basa no first to 2022 omo etu mo no so there na ekoso ha mo adwuma tem no ekose
ani ko de ya si ta no mo yan ye ko ni ko na ya ye dina ha ye djuma police station ni mo atoda mo betom ye because of the traffic so since mo ba yes ano ameka ka say ndo biata be say eti ha so ama ye djuma no yentimi dina ha ye djuma bi ama are ha ama passenger phone na so I ha na de ni say o betom bo ya ma ko ni e bi o mo ntimi ye sisi ko mo ye be bia say say no yentimi ko
the no drivers need be so some of the two and ya person say benya nifa ba ko ya kan ho no ya bisa the former no de o aropay o mo so say that so ko we o say on the on say the echo
banana
man say o mo meyer man no the don
bua me kakra So say no contractors no mo ba site and yet say no contractor is on site and also on some net saying
a free contractors no be nyamia ni time a be free say ya to abawie ye no won said na beginning no na wo so mo ba so by a free there yi ko ide who contractors no so ta age say okọ babusia kuru aside ho no e no mo ye bridges bi ho na ota kwa wo be mienu miensa by first omo betwa omo mu say na wo omo cars akese no rango wo omo and wo say workers na nam ha omo ye wi say there wo say there hu ne sa age say so ame busia kuru aside ho na omo ye sa overpass bi ho no ho mom na mehu say nra me ko ho awia na ne anope ya me sa fo ho nyina no mehu so omo gina esoro no and abi o wa omo gina okra no iron rod bi a obo so omo twa no omo so that dey by said the adwuma no said the omo sha ase ayu workers wa ha pa no the don wo hu ne sa wa ha dey
no but me bo kwan no enchemu na encroachment wo ho a ebi omo dwudwi bi gu ye water works ho no and the opposite side show ho no any ade no safo ni nyina no yatimi atwetwe wo makwa akire aye proper demarcation a yenim so okay ekwan no aha ne betra akwa akoduru enti eni so bia etra sa hye no side divisions no eye adwuma ho na napia
so water works for na baby a no omo wo no omo bu ato foforo ama omo na who had the normal said ya nempanyimfo bi kan didi nkomo asase abra na omo de sa adwuma di wi beto no omo kire say even ta 40 no kwada what ka to am police station dey bia na current e susu ya ikura no eni kwa say omo twe omo wo na for it what ka bubu na wo water west bia water west wo so what ka omo bubu it ka 40 na anka omo pen the normal one there and ka sa na wo say ya by say no omo twetwe omo wo no na akokọ kokọ akire kakra ana ekwan na yetia bi na agadi forma no so etimi afafa a omo so ton omo ni oma wo ho it is say there omo a wo so omo bubu abi kakra ndi omo bubu school ye wo nchen ha ye class of school so a omo wo so run about ha no omo so wo no ye bui but still no hu ni say so omo ka so omo ye 40 na kasa pa na enka me ye maka say o nyina wo ti bubu ana wo he run about no so e bia na methodist for no enka omo ba ye omo mo kese pa bi wa ha no enu say there ni so mata che no kra so go ka so ye sa 40 years there ye hunu wo amasama na ayimu ho na ho dia na je say wo sen kasa mo no kra no ta building na wa ha na wo so mbiri ni nyina tugu filling station wa ha wo se ni nyina akọ nanso ye hu Asante my school dining na ye so mama atwo nyina so wo mo nya hwe wo eti na je say 40 na nkasa ni enim se beba so an project ni wo se ni nyina egugu otu wa nsa na o ma ye no enu de ka dining nyina da ho sisi wa me na wo ka sai
na mi bo so mpamcho nanapia ye na Shanti regional correspondent ana o ma ye that update from Kumasi no banana nature say kwan no from Swami roundabout okoni nchemu se bia odo ani tretafo odo ani tre Swami president ekọ aprobo ewo ensawam kwa isu no ye hunsa contractor no etumi aye some lanes ya ebetumi use traffic na boa motorist minim bibisa was Swami there no after about 3 years ni no ebia 500 meters 1 kilometer yetumi ata boa to ease congestion o hana
yenye bibia wa ha omunye bibia on say na me che ono so kafo kwan no uduru wa o say ho de no mata dada animu na omudibi wo kwan no so run about wo no it old time na no mata dada no de en da ho by Swami ankata proper o ko Swami abusiakuwa ne ade no ho de omudibi ye na ho na ye kokko no anet kokko na omudibu kwan no so na no ana eda ho ewo kwan no so akopem abusiku ajansen akobreman jansen ho no eho ana ekokopem eho de ufiri ho okoro ana kwan no yagusu dada de no eno na to aso bai say we o matinya yi lanes bi amankrofo say ya hayi enti monfa ha se na be ya traffic no ebe block no ebe jai no eno de ha de Swami ha de ye hu bi sa so ma ye bi sa wa ha na say am no ka say traffic ni jina mu pa wa ha pa
na de ya na omo taye so se bia omo pete kwan ni so na etumi abrɛ mfuturo nase ɛne ade no ɛno so ho nsɛm ne te sɛn wo contractors ne so ɔmo boa wɔ saa kwan ni so
ɛno deɛ nansan mu no na ɔmo yɛ saa deɛ no ne ɛno ɔmo kasaeɛ no na ɔmo yɛ saa deɛ no sɛ efiri ɔmo sɛ kwan de sɛ ebi asɛ kɛse paa yɛbɛka sɛ ɔmo sɔfa mmɔ ɛyɛ from runabout to Isuame ɛkɔ abusuakuru aside na ɔmo mu na ɛbrɛ because ɔmo de ɔmo kwan no ɔmo adu so nyinaa atu spare parts fo bia na ɔmo wɔ ɛkwan no nkyɛnkyɛn ɔmo nyina baabi a onimonyamfo tie mɛnsa bɔ nsubire bi a ɔmo kɔto nsuo bɔɔ no saa kwan no ho no ɛhɔ nyinaa ɔmo atu ɔmo nyinaa firi kwan no ho eti ɛhɔ de ɔmo adu hɔ nti mfuturo no yɛ mɔɔ eti ɛhɔ deɛ na ɔmo taa ɛde nsuo gugu so apart from ɛno na mehu sɛ ɛyɛ rough road ɔmo ayɛ ama na bɛyɛ rough road deɛ aka bia ni ɔmo ataakye a yɛbɛka sɛ ɔmo gugu so nsuo bia ibia ni hɔ saa deɛ ɛkɔ bantama deɛ ɛkɔ abrepɔ junction no ɔmo agye ho mmienu ɔmo agye nkyɛnkyɛn agye ha ana kwan na ayɛ tea naaro bi ana ɛnam police station ne wɔɔ no ho eti wuduru hɔ a cars akɛseɛ sɛ abɛ na ɔkasa yi mehu sɛ car kakraka yi baako aba blɔke kwan no eti sɛ ama traffic na aso ano wɔ ha sɛ abɛ na ɔkasa yi because kwan no sa sika akɛseɛ no eduru hɔ ɛso nkyɛn ne ade no eduru hɔ ntumi nkɔ no sɛdeɛ ɛwɔ sɛ ɛkɔ na ama traffic na aso gidigidi wɔ
na kyerɛ sɛ ɔhaw na temamufoɔ nam mu wɔ Pokua Sensawom stretch ne so a ɛtwe ɔmampanyim a ne kɔɔ hɔ ansa na contractors no speed up work no saa haw na bi na amanfoɔ nam mu ɛwɔ so ame ne mpɔtam hɔ
sɛ deɛ ne mɛka sɛ saa bi pɛpɛɛpɛ sɛ ɔmo anhwɛ no ɔmo ama because efiri sɛ kwan na ɛkɔ baabi a no deɛ kɔ keyetia deɛ kɔ w'ani kyerɛ so amran about awufa school no asanteman ne mu ɔkɔ no deɛ ɔmo abrɔke saa kwan na twɛmu yɛ eti sɛ ɔwɔ a ɔbɛkɔ keyetia biara ofiri bantama na ɔbɛsɛn akɔ ofiri so amena ɔbɛsɛn akɔ a wode w'ani bɛkyerɛ kurofuo mu kwan no ana wɔn sɛ kurofuo mu kwan no so ɔmo wɔ kwan ketewa bi da hɔ kɔpie school bi ɛwɔ hɔ ɛhɔ na yɛ sɛ tension ne nyinaa akɔgyina ɛwɔ ɛhɔ ana ɛhɔ no so woduru saa junction no so ɛhɔ na bɔlega ne na vurundo ne ho a baase sa kakraka no nyinaa nso gyina a ɔmo nso loodu eti ɛne traffic ne deɛ agye sɛ mpanyinfoɔ ba mu anyɛ saa deɛ a so I'm runabout no ɛda hɔ sɛ yɛ akyɛ deɛ a ɛde bɛyɛ nkurɔfoɔ
wie nana pia ma yɛna wase anɔpɛ yi na kɔsoa na gather information public opinion efiri hɔ na fa money yɛn na afei yɛmfa nya asɛm nka ɛwɔ ɛhɔ so that's a yɛn nana pia yɛn reporter on all the Ashanti region Kumasi Swam runabout ne ɛkɔ so wɔ hɔ no ana etwa gu mfonyini so ɛwɔ TVXYZ so no betimi join us live on our socials na afei when your feed ne so ɛde afiri hɔ ama yɛ but ma me ne ɛyɛ obi a ɔno so kɔ school wɔ Kumasi na ɔsan yɛ a civil engineer na Swami yɛbɛ saa interchange when yɛdi ho nkɔmmɔ some time back and then no after about 3 years yɛntumi make any proper progress on that project. According to technical men on the ground, the work is only about 13% in motion. But as I would say, reporter Nanapia Edebra Nano Pena, nature say Yensha Denya Reshemu say, see at Swaba 3 or 2 tier no, Yamiania Kwabena ho. But my many civil works engineer Isaka Moncote, Osako school was Santamine, and to anima pomu yepa. Any common no pena Yensha project no. And then near a binding person, yeah, at the farm, no engineer, Yamuachano pay a Dwaboase Jumedi so.
So, don't.
Pacho Boko, dear.
Ah, Boko, your bend.
Yeah, that's it. And I want to test your civil engineering capabilities on this Swami interchange, even though I'm not an engineer, no. Dear maybe layman, I drink Sherman, no. One I didn't him, the ever buana for yet to me and no pomesibre. Uko Kumasiache.
Last year.
Oh, last year, Oko Kumasi.
The anniversary, Asantemai.
Ampa. Oh, I sent you quite no Asantemai. I mean, Imrom boy, ya Imrom, Nanata for in fear. And to the minimum area away, pa, Oko Kumasi, no Kumasi saying, mention some free points in the zone.
Well, because of construction, you know, my enjoy is enough Kumasi there, my enjoy, because maybe I tight. I mean, some, constructions and bypass ya barricade ha munfa ha nyesi it's not the best anyway, but yes, we must make sure we get the funding in Fanyajumano. Now, funding now because of politics, Yankobo from na stati BBA. Then we are creating problems for everybody. Because Okwajuma na let's say over sorry because of trafficking. Obekwa koto dimen 738. 1.4. Yemfana sorry 1.4. Obekwa koto fie there 9.
Power the FM.
Then how do you want to live your life? Because you are just buying sickness for yourself. And it's a unique car. Why do we go and excavate? Why do we tax on? And whether it is 2-tier, 1-tier, 4-tier, she can't wait to start with. Because the government of Ghana project. In this car, why do we go and start?
Namibo, you bet to me I draw a plan for a project to serve a purpose. Now if you reduce a year the plan no, yeah, I bet to me I serve the same intended purpose now it was meant to serve no.
Why not? We can always temper with whatever we are doing. But the understanding in this, if we have the funding now, why not? We can do all the 4th year. But as we stand now, you're in phases. So we kick the 2nd tier phase, it's Kaba. Then we continue with the 3rd year, and then we'll finish. That is my understanding.
Debbie, on say engineer. The person who say, yeah, you say a 4th year to serve a purpose, and then you see a tier by a 2th year. Does it defeat that purpose now? Yeah, you say a 4th year to serve now. And I say still, you reduce the by 2 tier. A bet me serve the same purpose now.
Finality, the meeting honorable Bujakan. Finality, or the bad 2 tier and we can hope. The funds available will let us do 2 tier. Then when we get more funds, we continue with the 3rd and the 4th.
Yeah, but and on the channel, still, I'm still on this point. And Nami Busani say even if we are to say okay, so from 4 to 2 young conquer extension when we have another source of funding. Crash 2 tier no, a bet me serve the same purpose. Now 4 tier no was meant to serve no.
A bit free, Honor at Chokuno for temporary. A bit free, Honor at Chokuno because traffic will flow. But 3rd and 4th will come later.
Power the fam.
Now, Amanaye, fully the main purpose of the interchange.
So let us say to us there, yet so bet 2 tier now. And to me, and serve the same purpose and 4th year no will serve no.
Of course, send a big quacosi the choir equal tafui, a big quacosi, the free
Swami Echo Bremani
correct.
Good.
And the Echo
Agropo Junction. Good. Echo
the final drawing. But availability of funds is what we are discussing now. They are not going to cut it off so we were 200 and 100 because the understanding I got from Agbojan says funds availability FMI 2nd tier
Power the fam.
Then but maybe along the line if we have enough funds then they can even finish the whole thing. But it's about funding. It's not about the technicalities in it. It's about funding. That's in the way.
but say Osha and name after about 3 years, na project no barely 13%, and yet to me achieve our progress no say funding no be any secure, said the minister Percy Yehuna. I mean, what will affect a project of such magnitude in 3 years, only about 13%, and yet me achieve around it? Time I hear they are so neighbor from no. Now, what was the idea behind that into your core house? And
into Nama, Obia, excellent in Sawo, as a subwatching a
oh.
Only no, we are no account now, the Akoswa Nanado. As I say, this Ukraine in Yaka, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Because they were not pressure Eba and proposal one. On the Cocker say, of the Ghana card classing interchange. So it is that even if the party at that government knew Sikakwana, you find near Ghana beautiful for every interchange. Someone asked Swami for 9 years, 3 or more, that the same boom, 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 no may interchange, that statement, okay. And she says, say, I pay Ghana card, and I didn't master pay interchange. Hello?
Hi.
And she found a friend saying, because he Ghana card, now one move from one point to the other. Better than one year, at the IDD. And that's not kind, and then or the or make us say you can any mistake. Because how do you compare Ghana card to interchange? How? Because they will require Ghana card, they demand Ghana card. So say Obia to Ghana card was Swami or Megua.
Yeah.
So more Ghana card in here, they bay. Power they can. But that is not it. The president is saying, say, or be turning under the big push. I'm very sure, say, he will complete that thing before he leaves office. I'm very sure.
But me bo, and then Yamaya reporter and an API call site to Honum. It's more of pillars, and the SEC, and I according of certain areas. And ya didn't foot race so Egusua, Elbo. One more Mudia Konya by Honia, they are quite in Chemunchemunia, and your Jew are Yansha Danyashi. But Osha, a year Pokwase to and Sawam Dia. It had to take the president to go on a tour and be on the neck of the engineers. And San Omutumia, a level a quino, ama a BIA more trouble. Would you also suggest same? Say, Yami and Nimko Hono, now at least, see about me a certain portions, kilometers be now. I am more trouble and now to me aboa is a bit of the traffic congestion at home. Power the fam.
Well, I think they are going to do better than that. Don't worry. I know they are going to do better than that. We don't need to I know because the president will want to do something there, and it's about funding. So don't worry. They are going to look for funding, and that thing will be done. That interchange will be done.
But don't say. Oh no, I know we have no doubt. But don't say, oh how about Kwaya now? And I don't know how more engineers musi ehunefa say e kamajuma ye no ho a say more ye kwan na mon shada and provide alternative routes ebeboa na lesson the kind of hazard e be a project no construction e department mu for so and one is more ye ni ade and no ade ni amon factors an ma no na and reduce the pressure e deba commuters so but the same place na more ye kwan no and one amoni ye chefa adentia
oh the okano bypasses no must be captured in the costing of the facility na one factor ni na anchimua what would you na so ko keka ho a one ya na akoso akokudu ba bia yentimintia Because on here, o bypass no, and we because we use for full because if you because we boom for dining na ade. And ye road ni tu na construction no so koswa. Amanfo so a o ma so awu, on here o ma kuku ai workers no. And you know, no begina how traffic management is also within the project now, no. Na fi ya share. But we know a sikasem no and amana a hotoa ama pressure abasa area ho. And yen share ma sikano and ko obeshare I focus in some senena I road yi anything. The contractor was not on site. It did not acquire or bad site, you know. Just say, it's almost done. And if the money is available, I'm sure that the contractor who is working on because the contractor no any site, you see. Or say ni property be or no encourage say. Apart from that, you know, he is not on site doing any work. And he say Ibeniska. That the $97 million now. We could have used it to do even up to the second year. So what I say.
Yeah.
And he a whole lot of Nyama Bibria bani beye ya odiko ye na ama sa pressure we abeda ban fufuzi. I think say yem na information na you share how best some of these things can be resolved. And when we say yes for back for Alugu Dam, I can report be an opay. Say yes for Alugu Dam, alususo yakwako yeni in pieces. Ina yisika. What I say. Let's pray for the finance minister and the president. Now, to me, any financial engineering, Papa Bia, a bit in my sika, amaya, because see me, sign touching in India, Massive
Beautiful.
So full line, so a dear, full so when say a big ewo. Now, to me, because of full crew, so traffic in city may bring a moving cobebia. Let's say, I must say, Asaba back to the garden city that we all know.
Well said. Engineer Isaka Monkote, civil engineer, Ananope, Yaje Breno, no Edin Common. Engineer Miana was na Yahenia Breno, Edibe Brayen, Yabeda engineer Isaka Monkote, I say, want to sunim the hour de Elboa, Yan Common on Pamcho, a Dwaboase Jumedian here on Power 97.9 FM. As well as on TVXYZ. You will have till 10 a.m. Later on this morning, Professor Kingsley Nyako is the Member of Parliament for Kwabena, and of the Honorable Haruna Mohammed, a Member of Parliament for Sunafo North. Now for Yedim Komo, I will drop us to Jumedian. So just hang on. And that Tonchi Haba for our house. Alright, so let's talk educational consult. Almost young country, almost Omo and the Monam Makacho say, Yensuya dear, Sabe, the Dadan Kitahudi, a Setna, Yano, Aya, this Yamaye. But I open him dear, over to me, dear Gun Krat Aswa. Let's talk educational consult for everything. What's your say? Into almost admission for preschool, 8 months to 6 years. And I feel almost a Saturday school in our hot entrepreneurs. Over so who can kindly attract Kakra. The only way to me a child will be a boom fasono. Then let's talk educational consult will be to me the amount. Maybe crowd person your signature because what's Mama Sabi, we call let's talk educational consult. You bet to me a buana fe amwa ye tracing now what to me your signature. Now the abo a year or documents on by what you say. We also offer tuition in development, personality development, IT training, creativity and exploration. Yeah, consultants and have a teacher training. Let's talk educational consult. Teshi Nungwa Estate, Mango Street, Yabe Lejokuku Municipal Assembly. Your number is 0249 069821. Let's talk educational consult. Also building the future through children. Yebedo Mwasi Anope. Pamcho Anope, Elder Atnasi. Elder Atnasi. Tonchi Haba. Tonchi Haba. Edimbi Oha, one Suruna, net Tonchi Haba. Elder is already seated. Anope Yabeko Tonchi Haba, now for anyone Aqua could come. Elder Kwaba.
Yeah, done.
Nabibi Aboko, dear.
No,
Fuguwe.
Fuguru the other
Ebeba. Fugu Wednesday, so what's it?
And run who
social media
say
good
Wednesday be Fugu.
Mo
na me bon pay say me ya kra no member boss to me Fugu abrem.
Enu ano no.
Wednesday be an me ba me dey aba.
Mo near ka photo near the culture president. Say elder na show Fugu no.
Enu no.
Tonchi about Fugu.
Memedro. Edra ubodi a.
Good.
Na mema wa akuma ato yem.
Thank you.
Enu ni Tonchi heba.
Yeah. Packaging ne kra ne kumi. Jata ne da so na
say you say jata we abo an ho den
mo
eti Tonchi heba sana na duro ni tie
eduro
no ubona unum ne wura umoja nu mu a
good
ti say na jata di mirika eba
hey
ewura
hey
na untin no
hey
ha
eya juma sa
enye easy
asapon kwate praga no tuto Tonchi heba
memeduro no
elder na no pay fire call yeti wa no pay
no me dasi
thank you
yami shira o ano peso etia atiefu nyina ye papa nom ye maame nom ye nua mema ne nua madum nyina won wa waka mu won wa ehwe me semre nyina no Kontonchi link ye doctor ye adroi atwa ohwe me sesia okumase ye de atiefu nyina ye mamu nyina afihia pa biom se wotimi nka anopeyi a na elder amwako matrase na menemo ebedi Tonchi herbal capsules, Tonchi co capsules, Tonchi femini capsules. He say ye period na ye miensa. Na ne di kan eye emema dia e friend Tonchi herbal. Tonchi herbal ye ebibidro krujin. Obroni aduro biara enimu. Na eye duro a uye bema na wo haw ewo uju so semu. Wo haw ewo umema semu a. Minua hwehwe Tonchi heba chiri kwan na eyedura se wonom a ohaw biara se wudunso na wuti yaw ewo wudunsom se wuntimi nyunso yie se wudunso nkete se wuda na adwo a wo so be se emfridu ubitimi junso enan enum esia enwotwe minua se wuti menka twa wakoma to yem na Tonchi heba ebe boaw ama seniama wenyina afru system no mu minua Tonchi heba udunso sem eyedunso free udunso uye be ma udunso na se ochimo a kanem se bibi enkoyie obema udunso a udunso ne kama se bi uye obema no ana udunso anu ti se udunso na ochimo a hwehwe baabi biara benya Tonchi heba capsules se udunso ni meye ebakitu abi na within second na junso de wa minu ahwe Tonchi heba timi ma be ma sebit afrache u be ma sem nyina ekofom uhuru se oye be ma kura sebit afrache woni oyire da ho oyire de ne se prewa no ka sa kosu enya botre na manikum enura me ko adwuma me bre enye bre na bre wa adwuma mu na emom na niam na enkoyie na wonka no kra nkyere oyire hwe Tonchi heba capsules o chiri kwan na se wonu anopa mienu anwumre mienu a ebeyi se haw ni nyinara na Tonchi heba be wurawura umoja mu awurawura wuntinum na ma ube masem na gina ube masem a sebe akofom se kontomre yedi so hyeguso no num Tonchi heba capsules na ubenya hoden udunso sem ebeye free ume masem ebeye free afei ubema mu emu hyehyew wayase ya wo ya usore na wo chim ni nyina no biara ebe kama ma wo minua se wo se ha wo nyina no a wo de baabi biara wo bia no hwe tonji he ba chiri kwan ye product no doctor ya eniama ahoro miensa na aba abadwa so aya na ma ne freyen oh doctor na me so me junso na bede ni manya dron bia ya mema misida bi tonji he ba green one oba enum bi na when na doctor here no sida bi ye nua ma no so mo bre ene wo yo ba na wo tie mi a ene atadwen wonso wate de hwehwe tonchi femini capsules enamu yare biara no tonchi femini capsules uyo ba wo se wo de mini atenka oba pa so ni atenka san minua na enema bi nkoyie e wo system no mu hwehwe tonchi femini capsules uyo ba sebi uko fichira na ubu nsa na wayasi enema bi chise uti pains minua hwehwe tonchi femini capsules na se wonma no pa mienu nwure mienu a se nima we nyina to bi twa ma uyo ba sebi uti nka bi a ensese ka wo beti hwehwe tonchi femini capsules na numa no pa mienu nwure mienu umfichi komu ti sen wayasi ya wo ya hwehwe tonchi femini capsules ma no mudie no woso ebia na utaju sojunso hwehwe tonchi femini capsules ni nyina ya wonso wadro ma no mu ha biara mu wo mu no enamu yarewa biara no num tonchi femini capsules na wonuma no pa mienu na wonuma nwumre mienu a se ha we nyina to betwa na ubeya oba we nti no yato se wonum a yefre no oba pa esanse esiesie na ma wuhu wotin kasa mpa uyo ba sima ankasa uhuru se uyo ba sima nunum tonchi femini capsules anopa mienu anwumre mienu watin ka no ati akwa chirikura no awde o se uda ho asebita frache uni ukuma ye pe yehu no yo ba na yehu no yo ba ma ukunu ni second one usuo kura na den enam uni atinka biara no nunum tonchi femini capsules anopa mienu anwumre mienu na se wonu num a ena abehu sampa atinka bi wo ho no mo a wonso onya minua ba emma oha biara ukom no utimenka freme na busa tonchi femini capsules
Power FM
oko okanshi drug lane all the pharmacies herbal na ho nyina no bisa tonchi herbal capsules bisa tonchi femini capsules onsa ebekan bi product etuso miensa eye tonchi co capsules eye ko kwadura obo hana koko na fifiri no sebi obo hana fifiri ne to obo ho no odwunso a okoba bi so a osini koko bu sebi pie minua nu tonchi co capsules yedura doctor ediaba ni nyina ya bibiro kronje na se wonu num tonchi co capsules ya no pa mienu anwumre mienu ya ebebuo yi koko sem no nyina afiri o system no mu sebi asisi wanim kitenkete kura no a emra wo koso na wonum na wonum no ebeshi ni nyina ama wanim atoso wo obi anum asebi na nanim tuntun bi wo nanim kitenkete
Power FM
eye koko ena edi sa adwuma no o tai trase che wo ye driver ni wadwuma wo ye o tai trase che num tonchi co capsules ebesiesio ama usisi aya na eye wo ya no ebe isa mama ni nyina afri usisi mu ebe isa mama ni nyina afri system no mu na se wonu anopa mienu nwumre mienu a oti ayisisi yare no uye telani utrasi anopa aje nwumre na abesori nunum tonchi co capsules yi sisi yare biere no a obetimi aben wo isan se wasiesie ho deda minu asiesie wo ho ansa na se osiesie ho a se yare no emma yare no emma meka wansa na waka se afe na ukopesisi yare edurato tonchiko capsules ayisisi area duro tonchiko capsules bomodi na anuma no pamie no nwumre mienu na utai no mu a uye tailor ni uye driver ni uye dwuma bi a utra se che no ni nyina se yawo no unti biom na se o tonchiko capsules ato a se ne medical aka no ukọ Okanshi drug lanes Ghana high pharmacy ni baby bebre meet me wo ukọ Okanshi drug lane high road pharmacy ubenya tonchiko capsule product mi ense nyina ubenya bi wo ho ukọ be nice product mi ense nyina ubenya bi wo ho ukọ emefa ukọ tinated once say wondin no say product mi ense nyina ubenya bi wo ho mesrew say wuti me nka fresa no be ambebu bodin a kire wi 0553 51 1159 0553 51 1159 0243 90 77 33 0243 90 77 33 0248 88 500 81 0248 85 0081 sign number si mi esa mabubo yi no twere ewo screen ase wo bro tire na uti me nka me number no eye WhatsApp 0248 85 0081 fresa number yi so wo bro tire say dro mi ese nyina ehu hiawo good bomodi na frɛ me abrochire for bre don enye easy abrochire for one bre
omo bre
na one frɛ no one frɛ no mi ase nyina no ye be mu obi ato no ano num no ho ato won tonchi
because na say me wa fast bi onya 30 years kura wasi ni sisi na me hey yare nipa twam mfie aduosia ne aduoso ansa na wo manya no wo kwa abrochire na ansia no sisi
ewurade
ohia tonchi heba thank you elder
ofremi a good sebeka tonchi ni
sebeka bi
na bibi biara so akoyi ama
bet me kra ma mu agent wo a mo de boko akosi ni so no a supply wo mo
don
wonu ni Europe anam sa obi wo the Americas into Canada ni US ni adi nyina obesa supply wo mo
don elder me hiao
thank you
eti e be di nkomo akire
mo
na agent no
good
bomodi asopro hu bi
thank you
mi dem man why bro chire
o ti ase
nunu tonchi herbal capsules na ube mani nyina so
that's right
afa u gina ho no say ampa wo your be ma
because abrocha dwendwen na doso
nti
mu hia duro na tumi amwa ye dwuma ye
minua
elder
a number sin am there to you know
thank you
na no there na e call saying
ma trying for about 3 days nti no ma hu improvement Johnson the flow
okay
good na power kasam de be kwa sie nani
oh and no problem
nti wo frɛ match mami a
match no
ma be show goals no
match no
good
don
frɛ match mami now they be goals am e
don that the frɛ match don we nya wotre
my enda tonchi about for us elder by na no pay omo na de edro de ye na da bia meka se yenuane a yedie ne ye bra ye brenti ya na sabe edro no ye hia na bra no ye na tonchi about for us elder so by elder that say all right so madam ho abetia wa me ba ye reporter ba ko wa anomanje abusua kuruwa sa kwan no so am ho na will be back to that area na feedback or the free urban yeah the no abramo and also we have a reporter the regional office of the Electoral Commission yeah be follow up on the filing this morning mesdames who about this here
World Pharmaceutical Company Limited ena enenso yene mu adi ehie na yekase True World Pharmaceutical Company Limited a yena yakra enu ahodo edi free India abedu oman Ghana mu a Food and Drugs Authority ayi nhwehwemu edi afa yenu ni nyina ho agya to mu se yenu no eye papa nti Ghana for emfansa wo mo ho yare yenu ni nyina eye India hahama ene yakeka bom ede aye ahabando ya eni sunsanso boni bia na ene yene mu bedi nkomo afa emma ene emema enyare a edi enya eho enu a yene mo bekasa afa ho eye prostate ya eye prostate mo amonya prostate yare no mo adu tatahwe a eye India for enu ibi afi ememu amaye mmewo keteso monso yewo May 40s wo honom ena emma sebi monso mewo ohaw ewo mahimfi anase munsebo echi monso ene yene mu bedi nkobo na yemfa prostate ya eye emema duro no emfa enhyase yakase prostate eye part of the male reproductive system eda yem bladder nase twikasem yebeka ne se yenjunso twa baby ajunso no kugu no na e connective pipe bi na be fa yembe manu ansa na etumi pia abonten sa pipe no eda o prostate ni mfifin pe enti yakase wonya prostate enlargement anase prostate area na yetie ni se sa pipe anase tube na ojunso no efa mu pie no aya na o prostate na ahono enti ehuna ekomia tube na junso no fomu nti wo junso a agese watchim ansa na junso no etumi apie mepacho ujunso na ebi akamu enti wo hye unika anase o trouser ubu se junso ni bi enenam chenti abibia na junso ebon wo ho wo bi koda na adwo wo be sorry several times akọ junso mepacho uyi obi ehunu se so wi nyina ebo wo nkaye se wonya prostate ya wi bi na yewo India fo do tatahwe ewo hono ma emfa woni stage bia o prostate no adru entwen ema ye mfa rubber enkonkoto obema mu bomodin ase obema onsa kan prostate live ni bi na etimi aboa na o prostate ya wi no etumi asia no anase eyi ede free hono na fe mame no enkasam fa May 40s ya eye emema du tatahwe May 40s me pacho uye bema na waye mmewo keteso a bomodian na tu anamon na pe India fo adu a ye freni May 40 CB enye yanuma dru bia aphrodisiac ewom ukonom ama utira paiwo anase ohunam akwakoye ohyehyehye na echi edin sunsunso boni bia abrawo me pacho May 40s ene da TV screen no so no we ekwakoye adwuma wo nipadua no mogya num ama ne akofa namu meye de aba no ebeyi ni nyina edi efiri honom na mpo ebema blood mogya apompia ko obema no mu enti se obema no emu aye ketekete afon aye ketekete a ebema obema no emu aye du na afi emu asenya ye den enti abibia wo pese ukọ odofo ho no enya afi na wo kwakọ no madu bia ansa na wo no odofo akọ akohia me pacho bomodi a na hwehwe India fo adu a ye freni May 40 so ye bema na waye mmewo keteso a enya 132 asem pedua ebesiesi na ebesiesi forever and ever ya bibia opese ukọ odofo nche no wobetumi akọ enche na ye ba bi divorce day me pacho bema de e wo so timi ye ohu adu na ugina onaso brame na utimi bo adwuma ewo empaso na fe minuano mo ma menemu eni nkomo emfa Lady Fort emma no sa Lady Fort adwoi eyade a ukọ social media no so TikTok Facebook ni ade a emma na giafa esanse emma nyina secret no woyɛ oba ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ oba sima no wo hu siesie no wo hu ne die etumi ɛkɔnkan enti woyɛ oba na sɛ bi enkabɔne bi ɛwɔ wo himfie hɔnom woyɛ oba na o mensese no ɛmaye ɛba 2 days 3 days na etwa mepacho nsufin na aka ne modafin ekokogu baabi aboaboa no ama waba dinya fiber diare bomodia na hwehwe Lady Fort echi akwan Lady Fort ene da TV screen no so no ebia na wo share ne TikTok ebia na wo share wo Facebook ade a Ghana ma agine abababa ya chese ebo adwuma pa afi oba sabi mpedi asa waho ho nsem ayedin na untimi enyensen emfofu anase onyensen na asai esense kosua na oto ne bosomi bia no ahoodin enimu oba nsufin bi gu ya enkaboni ewomu ene modern sex no eyensem pi enti uyo oba na wo hu ne die ewo foma wonhwe ya na ukunu akọ abonte na wokọ abonte na ne kokan wo hono ma na wawawe gu a na eba no enti uyo oba na opese uye obesima o message no eflow ye unti pensi bia na eba the normal days ensufia egu wo oba wo pa wo na ope eduro India fo edu a ebebo wo a me pacho Lady Fort na ye kanfo edi ama wo enuro ya mabobo so nyina no ubenya bi wo leading pharmacy herbal shops across the country namum fire number na frey yen ba bia wo bia wo ko pharmacy wonom na ese eduro ni bi eni wonti ye adu fufu ama wa me patcho frɛn anasa odu ho mpo na refi aduro ni din a o frɛ a ye ni nipa na oton aduro no bi din komo na wayi India fo aduro True Pharmaceutical Company Limited ye dia ba ni bi ama ye contact numbers no 0558 724 302 0558 724 302 and 059 558 2628 059 558 2628 ye beda ya hwefo ene Ghana fo nyina ase se munya bede mai
What's that? Some papa biabo? Mama na papa. Brother, sister, atina mafufi acha dodo. Mama woda nka okra reboso na wo yemaju. Ono ti da major real estate fu say. Wo bread na so de wala be ye fiera. Wala kasa Sudan. Uncle, man se so sika ko banko fi bi mo nji do. Na san ko wasa so de ke yedwuma wasara bo aka ho. Emi ti bra major real estate. Na nyem be din komo. Sika ka krebu botase. Yes spreading kind mo 1 year na tiaka. Insase ni na so wo krom. Osan so ya lofole. Major fofofo. Awe wurade umpe we na upedi.
Obo Amasaman, Shy Hills, Queen City, Obom Newtown, Port Jurassic, Obom Mango City, Dentra, Obom Ashtown, and Asugakope.
It's a thing no litigation free. No longer fully registered. Say your full payment. Get your 5 bags of cement and 200 pieces of blocks free. Only to find one from a true free. Estate Limited. Mama Fiera.
Yefemna na kwa me taxi driver na enkane na misisi eso misisi na kame na to na twetweme binya 3p garlic misa no aboa me pa edunu ata miracle bi wadro no sese mafunu kra se di sia twini anka se me humi esi so se me humi ani esi so obeka se di bibi hye me so bi no na ye normal ni ti ni bi pi ne ti no ti pa me sa 3 days ni na edunu anka se de nyankopon di ayi bi ahodi se ma yi bi anya sam ketwa ana se we de me flower card so na me fa hye me nkwa me
me de abe pa se 3 years ni ana ase me gina wa me na mu se nya se me kwa me de ameko bi amu so much me dru da ba 6 years ni o tema si am ye ma di se ne me jana saya le nku mi preko ene podi ana me koto 3 garlic mixture ni tema me kase yanku pe no yam se ene ya me no kase me wa to me a me din wa me mpese
3 garlic mixture ubenya bi wo mamu pharmaceutical shops and herbal shops Fred Piwak e wo 02489288824 and 020100002.
Good business means seeing the possibilities and maximizing opportunities, making sure you have a responsive support system, backs your business goals, a partner that gives you a stable platform with reliable connectivity and seamless solutions, and better understands the tools required to take you to the next level. With so many moving parts in running a business, we do our best to provide you with some stability. The only kind of stability you can find with MTN Business Broadband, the fastest and most reliable internet provider in Ghana, making sure you stay ahead and stay connected, because we understand what makes your business tick.
Sign up today on broadband.mtn.com.gh or call or WhatsApp 0244 308 111.
MTN.
Kofi guys, headache, ewa, sombo. Osode, na nipa brave inside na dress na enkono na abochoko wo wankwane ya. Oh, you home family ba kokra. Ma ko hospital kra ma e ka chem se malaria. Malaria nrusu ma no. Osode, e ka edu herbal clinic. Malaria wo beto na ta. Wo de dru bia ba wo fan Edek Malacure mixture. Mamumbo bi na no. Malaria betane. Edek Malacure mixture. Genome no umboto.
Edek Malacure anu odin etumi malaria papa. Edek Malacure betimi fever no ho. Eti de yi hame.
Edek Malacure mixture.
Ebema wonu mu atoso no.
Malacure mixture. Hey, papa.
If you moja mhunsa wo 3D and sana wa fe 3D.
Apemfo abata wo mo manufo ne kwada wo ne fiedi mienu nka ho. Edek enkwasombo FDA ayhwe sa edwadie krato mu agya to mu se eye.
Hello Ghana. Payday is here. Stand a chance to win instant cash prizes on Review Scratch for Win. Up to 100,000 Ghana cedis to be won today. Get ready to play Review Scratch for Win to win big on TV XYZ. Stop scrolling and start winning. It's simple. Dial *850*6# on all networks. Choose your card type and select your lucky card for a chance to win big. Play with at least 5 Ghana cedis or more. You could win up to 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes instantly. Yes, you heard right. 100,000 Ghana cedis in cash prizes. Don't miss out on the chance to win big. Dial *850*6# to play it now. Review Scratch for Win. Scratch it again. This is casting power. You must be 18 years and above to play. Terms and conditions apply. This game is regulated and approved by the NMA of the Caritas Council.
Flow no eba very thick and very dark. If you across Sabia and can be the extra. I bet you go anymore. Me pachopi ya no parable banzen pills nebi. And no babuam when effective flow of your menstruation, okay? And there are banzen pills. Ubenya biato from all leading pharmacies across Ghana. Jukat Pharmacy or Kasua Tigo office. Pharma Trust, S.W. Kasua, Unicorn Chemist, Oson's Chemist, Ekus Pharmacy. And after Wunam Okanshi Drugstore Lane, Hona, Araba Banzil, Makacho said, Draw, ye nimnetite no. Yen sign home, what you say? San Yensa Kukumuti home upon. San Yensa Araba Banzil Pills home. Pebito Netumi Abwa, Kulungana Limited. Or more a year East Legon. A Champon Junction, or number near 0244 139 176. 0244 139 176. Kulun, Yadoma say. Na mepentem na mako back to Kumasi Swami Hona. Na Feyani and reported in Kumasi. Said, so Nanapia, no was Swami runabout. But my next reporter, I may find no. Or no na Kwabena 2 or 3 kilometers further on that stretch. Yanko has situation on that stretch in this one. Anope Yamamo Haxa Mixture any Haxa capsules nibi. And Rana Doctor Ewufia Mike he didn't come up Haxa Mixture in the capsules no near Yanni say. And also Buama Mua Sabe, Muni appetite, Emediane, Ubioha, why any favorite meal pie, Diane and Condo Pa, why yes in a name. And so Bedia Naya Sam, or no Sano, and so man a drone be nothing, it's me buying the Motias here. And ya fain, I will buy Benonum, near my near maybe say, I could Cabinia. Why you credit my watch? And until now, you Haxa Mixture, and I feel Haxa capsules, Nibby. I drew say. Enti mo asabe mo fuaye kutu mo amopesa mo sote mo so so stomach ulcer aduane to ayem a nature ayem kroni ade wuntumi crunch rekom enya fasting how pa we ya Haxa Mixture in the capsules nebi pamcho say draw in the Food and Drugs Authority agiatu e draw bi a obeti on XYZ broadcasting bia no ye sheda due diligence and say FDA approve ansan ya bo hu dero Ebini Haxa Mixture in the capsule approved by the Food and Drugs Authority. Bashani so say abofrano emro emfie dumienu enisa odemano ana oyo batan so so a wawo na woji awo na wo hwe so obewu a enisa onom sadro ni bi eno atire no bi abetumi anom bi mo amopedudu atu ato no mo frɛ 0240 238 310 0240 238 310 Ba okoye baby atonu bia na busa Haxa na jodi what it that's it you nan back monka All right, Mamin Kron to the line. Raphael Kofi Akwe. One of our reporters in the Ashanti region. Anopeyetinanapianka from Swamiran about. But Raphael Akwa about 3 to 4 kilometers further on that stretch. Young Kore say whole situation no it's any better. Elboa commuters, Kumasia. So almost cover the reduction in the tier from 4 to 2. Temporarily, send a bit to me ease traffic flow and the congestion on Sunny City. Kofi Machem. Naboko DM. Yeah, that's it. So I hear for pots in the Ujina, I was a quite stretching so no.
Okay, don't wait to the medal say, I have no cassette with the full junction. I don't know, so I'm stretching to close to Marco.
Okay, to Nabusia Crew Junction, Wankasa. Sa intersection na e come cronitafo na fe okọ wanimu a edokọ eye offenso ne benkum so edura anomanje nkwanta ho na ho na ugina.
Yes, T junction so wa na.
T junction so wa na ugina me da sepa. Na fa ho amane ne boy ho no interchange ne ye no ho bia net sense say.
Okay, don't say I look at the Bushakura Johnson. I think that the contact is one of the infections, you know. Emma, the overflow of the top of the infection, you know, why you hear that by the downstairs, you know, and the fact that a foam piece, you know, Emma, contractor need to go find in Takaka, or it says a jacket, I say the business Takaka ever. But what the court that said is to me, the human or the force of the rest, you know, the force of some clearance in that before. As you said, make contract about feeding Kumana Fernandez and that was what to be back. After Bushakura Johnson, and the Kotakwa Johnson, there is a place here for Kotakwa Johnson. Here in the day, I think that there is ongoing west cost so interesting because of the with the two places of the interesting, you know.
Na eneya abeye asem say you reduce interchange you know, from a 4 tier to a 2 tier now. Ama MPs ni so omo bonjo so no say na temamufo na so e ka fa home.
Okay, don't me that. I'm saying any temamufo ni bi ko but what they told us ni say as of the year 2023 no there was time on say that our return is by any omo be kata emo mu go them a container so why of final say they are going to finance them and sort of the interest by almost saying and they would like to say the bugu of containers in the fine and ya their final at the South. No money, dear can say, no dear to bear fine what happened. Never the 10 days, they will send the service say, and ya their fine at the fire. Now then, one day my source 9 days. Our home to do a misunderstanding between some of the traders in any market and our more having seen.
And say no, let me engage some of them now. Yet your more reaction. Are they in support of the reduction? And I say, omo twa omo 40 no because ebi mu ne say ye betumi aye kwan no na omo hu atumi ahare omo a eno ne de hia potin but say bia ne fa no de enya no na bi omo twan say no omo si ka fa ho e wo Kumasi abonten so Raphael Mpacho utie me.
Yeah, hello.
Yeah, hello Raphael meet you. So let me busa say public reaction and say ewo a kwine home.
Okay, with the public reaction from some of the traders and Mazi Pony B our Halum.
Good.
I think hello.
Yeah, Mpacho yet you one from him.
Okay. I think most of the traders I think the Mazi Pony require a press conference as of last week concerning some of their videos. Now just check so that we form it out. No more catch a buying. If this is a buying, say, with the situation we went on, I think they need some compensation. And I said, convince me. And the cat in terms of agreement. So I bear them on Wakuma, I just to ask him more.
Oh, okay. But and then, you know, I want to have so that Diaba or Manfo Afa, I was some potem home. Raphael Mpacho also. Hello. Hello, Raphael. Yeah, I'm saying Raphael. Yeah, sure no ewa humani so, but that's Raphael Kofi Akwe from a year Swami. And what's in Kano and yes, Swami ran about one casa, but no, a Bruce crew an extension of a year the project and a honor no, but then check. Yabeko to the regional head office of the Electoral Commission. Now, you have some of a year. The information is free about a filing of nomination awaiting a year the by-election on the 3rd of March. Where every poll or say good morning, the dawn, more fire. NDC is the best for the future of Ghana. NPP never again. Or no message or deba and anope enonon. Where free Golden Boy Anas. Or say I'm Golden Boy Anas from Mampontain Kwabena East. Good morning, oh the dawn. The opposition MPP should stop making noise. The MPP stayed in power for 8 years. They couldn't finish the Swami interchange, and now they turn back to blame the NDC. You see the hypocrisy of the NPP. So we, the MPP communicators and their so-called serial callers, should stop making noise and propaganda. Or say greetings to lawyer Abbas Nuruddin and Sami Jamfi, CEO of Gold Board, Golden Boy Anas, a messenger, Odeba and Anope so and non. Or say I think it will be better if you can interview the road minister Martha Dugbenya a message on also demand no matter that's a power for that feedback road minister the wakana drain but at the appropriate time the never now no other issues are a fire quite why person you're discussing appropriately. So thank you very much for that feedback. Philip Abochi or say the NDC national executives has commendably accepted Honorable Baba Jamal's results, showcasing the party's attractive presence in Ghana's political landscape. Registration for new members is open at all polling stations. Also, Yezu Abochi Philip, Edifri Kita, and also Edisa message with Ebrayin. Kofi Simon, or say, shouldn't the three-member committee refer all those involved to the Attorney General? We must remove the log in our eyes. So, Kofi Simon, Edia Ode Erban, and Okosokase, a stab in the back of JDM, corruption in his own party. How then can we move forward? The act at Ayawasu East is vote buying and it's corruption. The law must work. Kofi Simon, Edia, and Kofi say OSP, so were interest in that matter. Enra Baba Jamal was invited by the OSP. Into the area, the free also at the Abba. Ato Kwabena, or say NDC and Baba Jamal are a disgrace to our democracy. The NDC should have prevented criminals and corrupt persons like Baba Jamal from contesting these elections. They are saying it is good to engage in corruption. Loads of your messages on our Facebook poll. They are making Kenya free Facebook aba. Miria meba mo WhatsApp messages so na ma resi ebe me quickly to the Electoral Commission office. And I say our panel will join us in studio. Then we continue with the conversation. Or saying so in all the noise made by the NDC and JDM, they were coming to reset Ghana. They did not see the need to amend their constitution, so no one can manipulate his way to parliament with vote buying. What a shame. Such doings will actually prompt the military to intervene one day if care is not taken. How can corruption be fought when in your own house such evils are ongoing? Or no so messenger or the ebaye and no ya beda mo say for that and you know yanko so say okay, I've read this one already. And to make me the message about on our Facebook poll as well as on our WhatsApp console so now ya can kind or message to the rest of the world. Maxi, it's on the line. Okay, Raphael, let's say what's the main can na so I'm on for saying
Benya I'm saying ya jadi ba ko ha
good
so I'm important one thing na the person so ima find by situation be na munamu ha Abraham no kata explain na situation
ahanum say there I say black pan say futuro ne how bu ahanum say higher pan say your home mu nyina ya den Islam Muslim mo say dem am boy
okay you don't you never continue yan no man say dem kata so I'm interested.
Oh, I see. To assume Raphael Letio.
Okay. So, in the family, the policy,
counter by Christian, they are all evicting themselves from it. But as time goes on, we will get them one by one.
But me, Raphael, so me share video now with their brain now. At the Abusia Kruwa intersection, hono. Ya who say hono, Oma raise the fly over no. But any more trouble, me buana.
Before so Adama, sanity, pepe. It's a guy to final from Abusia Kruwa hono. Ako pa the Adwasu Road, Adwasu Road. I could see a close here. I think a bear over power rather than over family city. It's no power now the baby at the Pojancy. I don't know, take you close to what I have half an hour. That they are finally to demonstrate that they are really there to fighting. Some need to come up with the two agencies to have a Pojancy.
But contractors necessary, I mean, are they back on site? And I say, or more challenge BIB and Nayakasa and the contractors Nino.
I discussed with some of the workers. You know, I wanted to even talk with them, but they were considering because of how the engineer is not there. The in charge is not around. They can't speak unless getting permit from the in charge before they will be allowed to speak out. And I understand them with their job and how they are dealing with it.
Oh, I see.
We can.
I see. Raphael, my men now was say, but all in all, no, nature said the general impression I hear say, I'm on for see a coin, see a ben even a 1 tier crown, or the Omohan is a Omubenya, a year, a coin, na to me, use a traffic congestion or honor.
Yes, that is traffic congestion. But one thing they needed. They say for the meantime, if the contractor is able to help them with water freshening at all the time, and if they put to look at how especially the common almost source of final, the stress of final from run about junction on the Obolo, the temporary building now was one, and they come out to find it. I think they put to the idea how contractors people with you for the meantime.
I see. Raphael, you better was ya no pay na obekọ na fe wedi kumasin semnechi e dia mayen na bremu no ye besa ba ho na ye no aba bedin komo. So that's a Raphael Akwe ono ye reporter ono ewo kumase together with Nanapia and omude updates no from Yeswami interchange the progress of work e de bre ye ne anope no anope enda health alert clinic for us 2023 Omunya Award as the best ulcer treatment center in Ghana. Na Health Alert Clinic. The Omuya say, "Yare friend ulcer. Ayem kuro. Ya entimi ma unidi. Entimi ma hunsisi hunso ema unjina ye no. Eno no omubua na omutu ase. Enti anu ahwe ne nso. Ebi awde ne typhoid, bad cholesterol, prostate issues, dizziness. When isu twan woni ade a Health Alert Clinic say omu adro de man. Na omu betu ase a em concern mabio. Entian na sorry mumfanche me mwashane nso ho edi amaye almost experience our sauna which detoxifies your body, massage and physio with machine treatment and from side laboratory services ewo ho efriju ada kosi fiada anopa no nso kosi ewia no 9 Health Alert Clinic omo ye adwuma se madina omo branch ho omo branch o Kaswa Pokuase Ashaiman ana afi so takrade na omo number ni a obetumi afro omo na afi waka ha wa chiro maybe cry so omo na be foul e de kwa omo number ni 0242 518893 0242 518893 Health Alert Clinic ye bedo omo asepa but omo share say no wotwe and on be begin filing the EC regional office abono nkono apa unsima nan my Indian reporter was stationed home at the EC regional office. Papa Maxi, any common no pay. Papa Maxi, good morning.
Good morning, Edom.
Boss Naboko dear.
Adom Baba.
Yeah, that's in so far. Yeah, would the kind of pronounce shots from my Yawasu East and ADBP a EC regional office. Yeah, clear Baba Jamal no sign a feeling in city na EC regional office on so no filing na shall and
na yenchia tie for any afefo mo he TVS so aye sisi adon and pay me call ayawa susi na me kodru ho no wonim say nan so e market day e wo nima market enti nipa e wo ho no mu die bebre na me ni bi no mu di nkomo na nkomo didie no mu no
and woman can say Krena Yakle Baba Jamano, a year warm energy. It's a woman person problem, dear Bebana, a ba a year hour to eat election more. One say at somebody
Power FM.
It's way no crampuna, it be kind by, na how warmer. Na nani almost share anymore, and they say, almost a becker, and I send penny 4 becker a year Baba Jama. Now a baby dinner, now Omatuaba, ewo a year, Iowa City, Honomono, a year, 3rd March, a drew say, yes, so by election in Yana, now Omaka for Tomaba. Now, commodity Numono, and a penny back from a dear, a dear bit to me. A dear back once he said, one more game who ye,
Power FM.
Or penny being so far for forms or enran or filing the forms no ever easy. Yeah, walk independent. The Nipana walk independent. Also, ever influence ever a year constituency mupa. Yeah, said no, and penny 4 and share and come once a month. Edward, how did ever buy election no about the Konimo? It's time to a dear assemblyman so many years. Yeah, they say assemblyman, no, that to be, and I was step it down. And I see what the platforms are filing. Now, and no for down so no, aqua could be the key and Namunia is here and near my car, a buyer, a year primary, Munano Menedano. If you're not so acquired, dear Bakwa, or more air share, ever honomo. Now, near sea, Nano Menedano, nothing, you know, a Bobby near a sea, a year 2024 election. Also, 2024, no, Papa Jama, and a year. Openia UDMP na work free mono Magnaja or no na a prayer ever primary you know don't
yeah
na openia no catch them brain say a bra warm air course primary you know said there and near my care a bear moon and you know a bit ye ever honor no na be ye did the same 10 year a bay and no memory dano it's say Sabreno Baba Emma a year 700 and a year Magnaza and so Emma 1,000. It's way I said way too much, way too much, way too much, way back to me. Then non so dinner, Babanso continue if you are non so quiet homework. Yeah,
Power FM.
Who near to before the power, non so it's me the baby near a year. What be a weenie a year primary dinner a course one. Ain't me say, a honomono ajo. They no nay say we no be for we never for say you be community to say there ya was honmona do or more change say about 20 bit do so or more be kwa to but I say see I no can say me were east regional office yeah change say Baba Jama be filing the nomination form it's time say no na empenyim for be abontin e ba be clear no say ono na so mo de ne e ba say oba be gina wa ya was so easy no. And a yet deadline, I was say, Ubia or better one contest, I will buy election in the mono, or then the form every issue. Now, I was here, then they can't say, original contest here, no, non so no, I contest. It is here, and how can say 8 o'clock, and a year Baba Jama, file a year the nomination form. Then so, it's about 9 and a boy, about 9-8, and so still, you who signs the hour, Hannah say. Or Batty, yeah, now say, Unyama, NPP means Bebane, but for non sono, Unya, and my, Ewa Hakma, yeah, change, Ewa Hanomo, at that time of Beba. This year, their constituency on Mono, I do.
But another so supporters no, Abaisi office, so say, be a mobile candidates now, Bibisa.
Debbie. Me who supporters, yeah, who be officials, no. And I warm air bed. My officer will be no casta almost dead. Opportunity no and casta air one near air corner. No, I could run the office.
Fair enough, yet I see about so who could you call constituency Honosono? Enra, Chairman Minyan in said there was a bit of jubilation or Omo Nebia, Omia aggrieved, he said, near see, no, Emwa, Emma, prepare your Enyajuma or Amanyo Semnimuno. And they almost so no. Ajia tum say enya hwe yema babanko ana say omuda so nwinwin e o constituency o magazine
ho no mo na die e sha ase no na na bi no mu wiwi but e ba say mpanyimfo akere Baba Jama say won ko no obi akoma ato ne yam esan say omuhia obi obeba bi di omanim e wo constituency no mu ho no mo enti no ba bi anipa no wo bia no
say no or the ato ho no mo or ye den a the candidate ya amfa na ama ye the way na aba we so ani age let's say we bra ho a omu nyina aye constituency ba ko ade ba ko a wo mo kan ye the fam constituency no mo ye nto aba e ma problem e ba muda omu nyina aye anuafo e no mo ti wo no mo ti say aba be ma ba be jama let's say wo no no o kwa omu nyina ade mo support be ma na dali dura omu be pia akọ to aba no na ade ba ko a e ha wo mo ye de okọ eye independent no ono any problem because ono so friend this mu e na wo okọ independent no ntie no e na ya ade a e ha wo mo e wo ho no
na onim say near okọ independent no so no ho ye me body pa Duke ni afote mensa Duke
also we influence ewo
I saw no last elections no ogina on the ticket of a year cheddar party no ana say o say afedi onu a ekọ what you say na o area boy so pa
also we influence pa
yeah
ba ku ene kasa ye onu de onu no so ye NDC ni but onu di vote we di kan ya kwa ma independent
Oh, I see. All right. Magzi, you better was say, minim say obekọ so I monitoring now. Watch how the filing will go. Now, feedback be out within time. Near point ya. Na ode amaye. Mamina Papa Magzi as onu a reporter or what the Electoral Commission Regional Office. Now all follow the filing na ebekọ so later in the day. Awaiting the by-elections on the 3rd of March. Or say. He's definitely going to be the MP for Iowa East because the MPP has no credibility to win the elections against the NDC. Francis, Edifrimam will be another message we eba Sabiru Agoro or the Freniman. Also, we thank Allah that you people accepted the advice. If not, it would have been difficult to re-vote for Nieman. I know what my people can do. Sabiru Agoro, a messenger or the eba enonon. Or say. If they don't want to do the 4th year, then they should stop the whole interchange. We don't want a 2th year, but a 4th year. Rita, Edifri Kumase, and also Edi Eba Yao. Edifri Bansama, also what MPP couldn't do in 8 years, NDC is doing it. Let's give them that space and that peace to run our affairs. Yao, Edifri Bansama, Bibi Asan Subuachi, Eye MP no. No, this our message with Ifri Eba. Or say I'm Dela. Phase 2 for now is better than none in 8 years. I believe the rest of the 2 will be done, God willing. MPP would want to do politics with it, but they would rather be campaigning for NDC if the government is able to complete the first phase as stated. On also messenger or the bar and not paying and no Jeffrey Edifri Kumasi will say, Don, I thought the MPP said they paid all the contractors before leaving. What has changed? On also a messenger or the eba ewo yen Facebook poll no eso no so you can send us messages via Facebook poll as well as our WhatsApp console, okay?
When you're baby, better come me. It is all your work. Hey, you will never back when Monka back.
All right, so I'm not paying the Honorable Haruna Mohammed, AMP for Sunafo North, or no Ewufia, and I feel no Professor Kinsley Nyako, Kwada Sumra Shibedeni, Onusu Ewufia. Now, on the floor of Parliament was the Greek Minister, Honorable Eric Opoku, Teacher Kofi. Now, Osaya Nadia Nibio, Ubian himself Opoku were being said by the minority leader, Afenyo Markins, Ubian himself were being Nitison, Nabetison, Naginesusun. Now, Enra, whereas the minority are expressing fears of food insecurity, Ghana say, a Kombeba. Among for Sanja Nanja Krabbe can be on Monday say ebura wo ma don wa tabubu pa wo munya atofo no wo mdwene ho wo nte ase. So we're like, what is the buffer stock doing? What is the Ministry of Agri doing? But then the minister himself was on the floor of Parliament, and I like the question Professor Nyaku posed to say, smallholder farmers. Prof, I follow Parliament. Now, I was happy when you also stood up to question the minister about Nyomo Yediama smallholder farmers. And it's all well and good, Sir Professor Kingsley Nyaku, Kwadasu MP, very vocal on the floor of Parliament. Now, on also a question minister, no nti ebeba so bad yanko to Parliament na near a Greek minister ekaye about the fears of food insecurity no yanko nkotie ni tiawa yeba Honorable Haruna Atnase, Professor Kingsley Nyako so aha na fe yato ankomobone so edi amamo, but where is Desmond to aid me in the console na fe yehunu where we pick the feed from Sir TV production I ready omoma that bites no na Yemfa Enko
Power the Thank you, right now, Speaker. Mr. Speaker, today the Ghana Statistical Service reported that food insecurity is gone up, and that today it's moved from 35.3% from Q1 2024 to 38.1% in Q2 2025.
First Deputy Speaker to take the chair.
Yes, all members have the floor. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I was laying the foundation for the question. And the point was that the Ghana Statistical Service today is reported that food insecurity is rising from 35.3% in 2024 to 38.1% last year. And the service has actually warned that 13 million Ghanaians risk hunger this year. The Speaker, this report was released by the Ghana Statistical Service today. The minister is telling us that we are self-sufficient when it comes to food security. The question is, Mr. Speaker, in the light of these alarming statistics and data put out by the Ghana Statistical Service today, what assurances can the minister give to this House in terms of dealing with the situation where 13 million Ghanaians do not slip into hunger? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Yes, Honourable Minister.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've already indicated that as we speak, we are building food buffer. In fact, I will write to Ghana Statistical Service to give us the locations of these individuals so that from our buffer, we can supply them, we can give them food. No, I'm not saying, I'm not disputing what you have said. What I'm saying is that, Honorable, I'm not disputing what you have said.
Honorable Minister.
What I'm saying is that if we have 13 million people in Ghana who are food insecure, we must know their locations so that we can make them food secure. Their locations. You understand? So that's why I'm saying that once we have food buffer against emergencies, just indicate to me that close to your house you have 10 people who are food insecure. Today, I will supply them food.
Welcome back. Honorable members are already seated. But, Honorable Ekopoku, how would we be able to identify 13 million people by their locations? And no, it's a big challenge, but well, Honorable members were Professor Kingsley Nyako, Honorable Haruna Mohammed, Sunafo North MP, Honorable members, Yamakwaba. Honorable Haruna Bibi Aboko there. Thank you. And then you have 45 minutes to do the conversation. And then I'm believing so we'll have ample time now. Yeah, exhaust most of our topics, you know. But Prof, and on the floor of Parliament was the Agric Minister. We'll fast forward to where you also came in, but you raised an issue about smallholder farms.
Power the
now, challenge and say, and I won't see us here. And I used to also in support of my position say 13 million people are food insecure in Ghana.
Don't my chair what for natural phone.
Thank you.
And Haruna also my channel. Yes, so and Minister for Food and Agriculture Kopoku or by baby sir ye and some questions are members ebisano
power
and issue of food insecurity by Namino. Now question bese me bisano. Bibisa about speaker amano answer question.
Oh yeah, answer question.
Now for me no, I here for further deputy speaker, madam for body pa. But you didn't allow me. So because you see, honorable minister Kasano, or say almost support smallholder farmers with food support and other food inputs and all that. Tina mese me who say support now or the corner one criteria bena omode echeye again regional distribution. So also the food support more equipment implement and all that now. If I say me who quite ben now far so distribution no and 16 regions no saying and no. So number 2 so was about the cost involved in all this. As man maybe say and yet assembly bia ye further information from the minister. Because the minister is competent about agri issues.
The minister is competent
about agri issues. As Mohuno Fjord, I mean, he knows his onions. But Speaker Amano answer question. But the food insecurity and then creation a report and Abuja and that report is found on my journal line. Say about 13 million Ghanaians are food insecure, and for me it is worrying. Now, Minister Eka say your money who location now. Today, me soon well so. Today, who provide the food. The minister,
power the fair.
Oh, my mu. Now, say nipa 13 million food insecure. Then for me, it is troubling. It is troubling. It means that you don't have control over the sector in terms of data. HSA. I mean, these regions, these households, no. They have this issue. I am worrying. So for me, no, it was a very good question.
The data did not provide specifics as to who and who are food insecure.
No, but but I'm saying that a worrying. Say, minister, what's the ministry of for a year? Now we'll see. We don't have issues regarding food insecurity. Yes, still no. Who say you don't even know. Or say he will write to the Ghana Statistical Service for further information. But I'm saying that as a minister, no, you should have an idea about what is happening within the sector. What I say. So for me, it is troubling when that information is. It must act now. Or no feel say, but don't you come here nim. You know no be almost say no ba. Nipa on bed on beto. Meanwhile, NDC 4 out say oh. Mama no koye, baby koye. Yeah, they koye fine. What man be count? But nipa na eti oman no. Ena ebe kire say the moka no. E no kre and I say ene no kre. That for me that is the bottom line. That's the bottom line. The 30 million no NF for fabrication. Data from the Ghana Statistical Service, and the minister should be worried. What I say now on making provision for those persons, no, and no ma no ba ya wo no ma nipa enyeska ento because okata me say produce farmers we see everywhere in the media, social media and traditional media. Among for companies say I'm buy there, I'm board there yento. Meanwhile, you are saying that everything is fine in the economy. Sika bibia wo ho food inflation about from Sydney no ho de no aye na that you are saying all these things. Yes, so amafo ka say omo no ba yento a that mean there is a problem somewhere because nipa no says come on man go back then obakoto. These are fundamental questions, are basic. It's not about politics. They are facts on the ground. So nipa no say na de yento also ska wo ho say ska man say ko makoto say about transporting them to the market. Assume say they are locked up at the farm gates. Obe say okati or transport to the now say fuel price come from Ghana. So by
cost of transportation also will reduce.
So then we should get them. I mean, in
the markets, yeah.
For consumers to buy. But the one is but I mean, Minister Ikopoko, he has the energy. Ashanti region or
regional
minister and all that, we know him. About parliamentary or Kasawo agric issues, one ultimately said the passion is there. But Ajumano, it go beyond passion. You pay solutions. So you pay adena oye no. Send is one nipano. A money pano a hotono. He was talking about value addition. Or he was also talking about say you build processing factories and all that. I feel not started back home. A good idea. And in fact, one of our members asked that question, but he was not there to ask the question. Honorable Ajin Sam. And I even have follow-up questions on that. So, say, value addition. You need processing factories in the country. Yeah. And now you are saying, say, I feel I'm mobile balconia there. So when the timelines, time when I'm mobile, value, export to know, what are the numbers? Send a benya in terms of revenue. We need all these things because Ghana is an agrarian economy. With his expertise, no. When you have no, or see whom some tangibles. So a bit to me a boy na because in your mom me for me no more bread. So at times whether no SSR na almost can form. So we depend on them and maybe true. Now agriculture was the mainstay of our economy. But now no services company are taking over. But we can do more. Yeah, more careful. Bread. No same kwana minya omonya free. Now oko sebre. Eko ye fuo oko diabo die by there. Then no na unya atofua. Say because then we have enough warehouses. So I say now obre sika de shame nya den nya kwa. So these are the real issues.
Good.
So you can say dear amanyosem. And no you receive legitimate concerns. So with data and have the report on my phone. I can even read it to you, but yeah, concord so
is reporting.
Yes.
Sure. I'm also looking through
so it is factual. So on solution to deal with that. They say. But as we speak now, maybe a question be. And the question I asked in Parliament was misconstrued by people, even some members on the floor. Maybe some number of shrines, number of in fact it was 3-4 questions. Now me pay it before asking that question. No, I had even discussion with the Minister for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Regional Affairs. Say, me feel say you need data on these institutions. Open number of shrines you don't know, number of churches you don't know, number of mosques you don't know. So I don't think that you need data on them. And he agreed, and I asked the question. So because in this day and age, you only proper data in terms of policy intervention. You make mistakes. Right. So only data.
Power the fan.
So proper data on households. On channel. A bad then say some of these issues are addressed. So Ghana Statistics Service, they've given us the lead. Say this is the issue. The gaps now you want any 13.1 or so million. A journey a comedy a kuomo. So how do we deal with them?
Good. Prof.
That's the bottom line.
My Honorable Haruna Homra, but according to the government statistician, Honorable Haruna was saying, rural households were found to be more vulnerable than urban households, particularly in worrying about food availability and consuming less than required. MP from a rural community, are you affected by this report?
With the reporting being on here.
Or saying, Dr. Idris, who is the government statistician, said rural households were found to be more vulnerable than urban households, particularly in worrying about food availability and consuming less than required.
Yo, don't me fuck when you na machia washe for no tea for you.
Yeah, that's
a process.
Good.
Say and right now I watch him hobby. And in Kopoku agric minister ebe answer questions. Honestly, Tembia Kopoku ebe kasafa ekwia ne agric hono. You could clearly see say he's on top of issues our face. So and he knows his onions. We say very articulate, very fluent. Honestly, obi o cheba hobia na niaje. It is a we share na ema conversation interesting. Conversation day. After minority for no be a person question. Look at who be say that. Say minister be a question. Na obi zero the willingness to ask a question. That means anypa na obejina hono we nim power Juma. And I'm not surprised that time be irritated and I rank best performing ministers are because we nim adena way. Don't Prof I am not I say matter opposition by 10 years o. Mo kasamuno. I said the matter opposition by 10 years no. Be what 12 months yana mo free mo. A Greek sector 12 months and I move Yanti yana start minister of agric. Now you to talk about your friend is agric ministry.
Yeah.
Yanti yana planting for food and jobs. One factory, one factory ba ku me constituency. Fa ye den. Unim say be sin si factory be 6 years ago. E be sin na me da.
Honorable Haruna, just a moment. For the sake of clarity, nti yanko back to parliament and rana yentie the Professor Kingsley Nyako. The question now busa here on the floor no ankasa na emwa yeah mo amusa no enu be busa ne ne pamcho yentie mo production am I that footage no
ask the minister regarding the support, the nationwide support for the smallholder farmers, the criteria that was used and the criteria that was used in the nationwide support and the regional composition and the cost involved in this whole exercise. Thank you.
Which exercise?
The support for the smallholder farmers.
Please, having regard to the question on the floor, you may kindly file a fresh question. Thank you very much. Honourable members, let's move to question number 529. Also standing in the name of Honorable Anthony Inye, Member of Parliament for Odo Tobri.
It's not on Waka.
Okay.
Oh, say, Mama smallholder farmers, these inputs. One semi channel.
The feed Ghana project, yeah.
Yes. Yes. And my question was, a Kwabena fast so those distribution. So, and 16 regions, no. What is the composition? Maybe Ashanti region, send a cohort and all that. And again, the total cost involved in this particular program. That's it. So the minister had the right to come and say, oh, okay, yeah, you sue this formula and the maybe our regions, no, be company and other regions. Okay, and our region be company when I say, and maybe a sky a cost say. But no say me fresh question, which I will do.
Honestly, because it was about data.
Yeah,
right. And that's the reason why I filed a question. No, about 2-3 weeks, maybe okay 1 month, and say the minister.
No, but how now?
There's issue of facts in the year.
No,
also you have put time to gather all the everything. My friend is all
speaker. No, speaker. No, unim Erikopoku a team because maybe that because I want to mean I don't know without any criteria. So he had it. Yeah. So he could tell me, say, oh, we use this formula, and because he was involved in the distribution of those items, no, the cost, no, how much is involved. So Onima Obeka say, okay, minim, so maybe I can provide you with the information maybe at another time. Okay. That is what it is done in the house. But the speaker then decided not to let him. No, I've been in the house. You may say I've been in the house. Yeah. The minister will, a different speaker will have asked him to come and say, okay, Mr. Minister. Then the minister will say, okay, we won't answer. We won't answer. But to just say, oh man, no answer there. For me, no. It is not right. You know what I mean? It happens.
No. I'm saying, Prof. Kasim Bebre. No, in your economics there. When economics are secondary school, basic economics.
Demand and supply.
Exactly. You say when supply exceeds demands, definitely price will come down. Good. What did the mechanic say? And that's what we are experiencing now. No. Prof. When say ene, baby I'll be fabiano, especially within 2025. Baby I'll be fabiano. Na eduane ayefu. Food when abundant. To the extent that Minister Kai was so better chamber one and you a former defense minister. Every time check and say, oh, I said rice and I said maize.
It's a right, yeah,
almost 2,500 bucks. Yeah. Ego. Sa susuna chamber wow. Let's say a damn one akasana on pay no. A friend is a labor minister. Wa central MP.
Yeah.
Purple. Ever kasa no so more than 1,000 bucks or 2,000 bucks. Exactly. Now, don't any woman go. I look at the two scenarios we make you. The damn one kasa no. But you are catch say you nipa bebra. Almost excess a good fee. Me constituency. Kasa pen kwa for frame last week. Say a mon kwa about 2,000. And I'm say Mon 2,000 but say a farmers individual farmers.
Yeah.
And na a den. Don't be Americans when the righteous rule the people rejoice. Share ye buy. Me say abro fruit kana mentanti food glad. Now we say mentanti. But ye buy can be say there is food glad. And uto bro and am say you see a more yatete a broso yatete a normal efo but oko marketer oko to ade na unya na say the efo no yeah subai a brother near turn 1 bag 1,200 1,300 and oko 350 and 400 it's in the market ade bia na satama 2024 2023 near turn about times 3 no and yatete ni nyina so is in the market na mom akasa ye akasa ye titi na change ye pese say subai say no ye come market ade na yate so nti yeso so ye toy dokoro na say banku na ye den ye nti so eno ya buy aba betimi akontokro bia mu si ate abro so nti wa oto dokoro okona bia so te wo de so ana it can be possible nti ye timamufo no ana wo se ehu say we are not all enemies o man chichire no enye opposition na say government nko an ye nyina ye wo ye chefa. That is the problem. And no nama any animal opposition minority no. Who say I say ye kase ye boy a homodin and so a modern ye bono ye hunu ye fili no no we do ka about to petrol ye mu 1 liter more 10 Ghana at the point in time and about 20 cities. That is the reality. Now so ye it will drive na ene dollar honorable dollar ne ye ba from nya we all feel it. But driver na ya to petrol so that about for mokoto spare parts atete so car no kra no obeto no ya tete so no still was second scan onto so what to mpu na eno eye aban effort enti we dey make can say no said na work say jina pobu say there's food deficit some areas obusa say location be ya minister said that because the data be records be no say amafo hiaduane
or dispute Ghana Statistical Service report.
So the record be no I say amafo in any case where and now me say buffer stock
power the
government ama president amado go ahead say maybe a buffer stock in here ska the tonu ani bia no upon Minister of Finance in release mamo so far they release about $300 million Ghana series the aka nyinaa no short force nyinaa no obesa ye den atoto and the minister no said all these things but when we say your politics no ye no ono no tenche no my government no emfili that we didn't look so good and positive and they said it bia no e was about chamber hono also nya bibi ka na man for no say indeed abane born home modern say when in terms of a Greek and e kwa ye no no ene Ghana ha meminti bi da say yet team ya ne so just ye ba ye me I'm from a farming constituency
sure
yeah oba constituency Ghana we constituency miensa enuane we mu pa e go so asuna full of anas ahafu etidi akosi na me there's no way me I will defend the government against my people, the farmers. That said the Tibiano, I will say it as it is because I need to know Masumami Ayade. Am I a bahano? No, and then in Mel Ghana, so what's your cry? No bit to go so. Uti, yeah. Senka first and a month for 2 quays. Oh, your court half an hour to Tonema Bania, the idea. Your quarter body any banchi, and the body any banchi, and I will go to know. Difference there, your friend is saying, a walk around the go so. Difference behind him, sir. Slight difference significant. Because transportation exactly in every can home. So first we took over for Eba because and what you cry say they will be see a ton. It's almost like say over ton say they will walk go so and I say any other a farming community and our constituency. The prof relatively the amount for huni the Ghana for huni. It's in mama and I another be make say power. I am say my position be 10 years. Opposition 12 months here na move free mo. Enti adie bia na ye no. Mo ya baso. Se mo wrong na mo ye na ye correct no. Enu ti na enne bibia emu han. Emu banchi. Bari bibia ya fo amagana fo nya ni age.
Don. Onu say me meti here. Yeah. Me she abano Elda. Because I'm a Ghanaian. Ubet me bu man na so Ghana focus on about here. There's time for everything. Yeah. Because Dr. Hassan Idusu now our Ministry of Finance, one of the experts. So Okasembi or say inflation drops to 9.4%, but food prices rise. That's it. Dr. Hassan Idusu. Inflation drops to 9.4%, but food prices rise. Yeah. Now we are talking about 3.8% inflation at drop. But the point is that food prices are still high.
We are not under a price control regime.
We have never, in a democratic regime, we've never been under price control regime. You allow demand and supply forces, to operate. But I'm saying that naturally, say inflation back down. So they are about 3.8 no. Your currency is also doing well. Obviously, no, you are expecting that there will be stability in prices. They make out say that's number one. But this is a government statistician, and we MPP, you believe in his report. The same person that inflation called 54% no. That time he was not the boss. Now our Ministry of Finance. But Ghana statistical report, we fought and brought it to about 23.8% before we exited power. This same government agency, catches 2.5 million Ghanaians are struggle regarding access to food. Yeah. We need to accept what they are saying because I'm say inflation about 3.8%. So who believe who say inflation at 3.8%? You must also accept what they are saying. Meaning dollar stability. You see, also very careful. Dollar stability no a play what do I effect so now importers will be benefiting, right? But industry they are also suffering and crying because the cost of input I was raw. What I say now produce no we na say OS port here right? The money you get, no, because you know, you wouldn't get enough money to cover your input costs and your labor costs and all that.
Power
so a positive side and negative side. I did be a sanity, but the balancing act, no, a bit to me, I'm both importers and exporters, no, and Ghanaians, no, that is what is important.
Right.
See the now, but there are some services and prices of food items are minya nebono also, and these are issues I was say then you deal with. So now and then be an politics but defend it but baby I have factual no we need to that's how some of us we do our politics. I don't know say a cool year. I mean you have to be bold and say baby enko you know. If I say that we inquire, it doesn't mean that I don't like the government. But I say, obeti me the milk compo ama nipanum. As so no, one day no. Okay, say obetu out. Masawe then down obeko. So for me,
Ghana for the no pay.
I mean,
okay. If any exchange rate,
I won't dispute what I say.
The appreciation of the city against the dollar. Honestly, BBI one in the pros and cons.
Yes.
But with this, you know, the advantages, you know,
by no industry players are also not happy about
that. But the general public is happy. The
economy is not run on the currency. So many sectors of the economy now also production sector, the service sector, industry, agriculture, very important. So already 24-hour economy pass it into that is where that's where you want to see the economy working.
Okay.
Because with this authority, no, you're expecting say, to me, I created the jobs they were talking about. Who created jobs no? What's them channel? Now, now that for me no
it's that process.
That is more important. That's more important than baby a dollar. That is
I went to the fundamentals are weak, the exchange rate will expand. You know. Now what was the idea behind that statement, you know?
So the point is that, you know, all this working all this working at that when he made that some of that assassin no not correct because at that time no who said the city was doing well. Once inflation at the point in administration for about 3 years inflation was below single digits, about 7.9% or so. What I say? Yes. Oh, check 20
single digits.
Yes.
2018,
19, 20. Yeah, because me
before. I'm take you off now from.
No, T.
I'm take you off now from.
No. Before Mills left.
Yeah.
Mills brought inflation to single digit. Mama took over and another inflation called 15.4. We were able to bring when we won power in 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20. It made the inflation ever at the point it was 7.9. For a very long time, it was there. Check it is there. So me the point is at that time, all these things were coming down, and you expect say yes, it must also affect prices. Don't. Yeah, the higher can say be now amount of fuel prices no, cost so no, the adverse effect of COVID-19 and the war in Russia and Ukraine, and then a higher because there was embargo on the importation of crude oil from Russia. So,
that's what I'm going to try.
No,
things are better now. In that way, things are better now. And until economy knows how you're running now, and stable. There will be twists and turns. And you know, one they also cocoa sector no. You didn't anticipate. there can be shocks. They can about dislocating and all that. So we should be moderate.
More.
Whereas in no expectation and no excitement.
Honorable members, Bamcho Professor Kingsley Nyako, Kwada so MP, or no Anafe, Honorable Haruna Mohammed, Sunafo North, Go so MP, or no so So honorable members, Yemra Ayawaso East, committee reporter, Enra NDC for Dine Dino, so nothing changed. Omo Ejina so Sebaba Jamal is still their candidate going into the by-election. Yensha no na face so I mean interchange honsem no any what the minority sought to present yesterday. Road and Highways Minister so say was shutting it down. No, Honorable Haruna Mamisha saying free on this Ayawasu East NDC Monsem no. Were you also in support of near original heads and the majority? It decide yes they should annul that elections are Amazon.
No,
honorable.
Also, the be a mekase. NDC, especially your area Muhammad, in my way, a different. Okay. Area Mama, I consentize in ya. Power defense. Say, o mine ebe ya. Alice, I was saying no. Your boy homodin. A crime never fast boy homodin. Ghana forward dream be say, I'm on your four, and a bamon penny four, tembiano, your free corruption, catastrophe, any proye. It's your Abraham Mama government we a dear we appointee. So we are a bampo, we are new. That's what you say. Who involve yourself in any act of, corruption or bekofi. No. Every say you go to Aba said ye obi e kanu. Obi ane ne kwan ya ofaso ye den. E de we ne aba. What did the make can say? Obi ane ne strategy a e faso e we ne aba.
Strategy.
Exactly.
Okay.
Nemum se ekwan ne say ye ba ba mu afi power defense. Na okwa batuo. Na se bi o mampanyi hu say enipa be 500. Omo bia 100 Ghana 200 Ghana kura na ibe busa say 200 Ghana na we appointee unya what is the make say ana de ma ye kura de no ye ya ban ye niema ye ni say ye ba efie ba ko nyina no de enuano mo hwehwe ene say ye beka so ye wa mama appointee ni minister yi ni deputy minister ni finance director general ni CEO yi sabi ya chene say sika bia ye den afane sase
ye munuanum bi ehwehwe ye munua na dwen kro
o nyina de mo pa no na mom afini ye hu bi sa
okay
eti ye kotu aye waso Easter bay na ye hu say appointee ba ko no prebi sabi is alleged say enema bia omom kotu aba na ji efiri no wa na chese yo afidi enya ndisi fo no ba ko ni achini mewa say can you say chama and yes ana man na man na yes no we don't want to go there ya be say be ko achi dia ba na ya ka ho asem na ke ko achi a na dana say that na pepim kasi na pepim but enu hia we na yes ye ka ye ya ban na yes ye de ye boy ho ban ye integrity ye friend say achievement so far 1 year down the line ye on na ye bon ho ban eti ye nyina ye condemn ye straight away ebi see that say less than 24 hours o man panina kasa no e was no said obi e ka ho asem no ye man nipa na the person subject and step down from position bi e dia ma no ye man investigation yen koso anso your party your friend is saying national executive committee and a financial executive committee led by your national chairman and general secretary and so the statement by the petition by say election na mo ye no ya plan ni pa bi say ye investigation na ye hu de ntia bibisa akoso eno anso ho the majority in parliament yes we are NDC4 na say race ni nyina no race the party ni nyina no opia is against the ekoso ewo Ayawaso East no so now what is the set up committee no enyin don aban bia or accountability no what say the maker no aban bia or accountability no sabani abampa yes obia ne individual traits obia ne suban na mum se suban bono ne bi ba up to the government and then the various agencies and the stakeholders say you better say adie we dey ntina e pass na no investigation no me yes I was in support of the majority yeah na the say and God be so good I see you now you retreat majority retreat
okay
your orientation
I see
you alisa it's a buy no e hwa na decide here say no enye this is not our initiation
enye proper
enye we na area rolling say tete here
okay
yan coalition twa wan Ghana krada
hey
yes
Haruna
enye we and rolling say tete here it's in your sovereignty and that is the reason why majority in your kabom said no this is against our party's principle
politics
now investigation no omokoye no don let me say and then the line I was NDC for financial candidate what did they make can say and adwuma no party ni bia wi ado aka no ojama electoral commission so omonyo omodwuma electoral commission eye no omodwuma the most unfortunate aspect they say we now by answer na bana yato tini atu abana wie is in the hands of electoral commission
yeah
meaning say there were some legal issues e wo ho enu tina investigative body no committee no say no the SC na then SC we e man no contest on the ticket of NDC but with him don adie we and this year no
yeah
a survey aye enyasuo bi aye your friend is saying should I say benchmark going forward in other elections subsequent election
okay
say we NDC appointee we CEO we a friend is saying DC we minister deputy minister all election that's why mo be want see the crown now you think twice
but sir nothing deterrent or punitive has happened with this Haruna
now William say
yeah
president letter now chair say William no president letter now or chairman say or the recall crown
a punitive measure
hey on records William the reason being a president they recall from omission tell me the reason they say we've been alert say involve yourself in corrupt practices and it's on record
yeah
and they say no ana committee no report no o man stand here free say scanner yo that was in the committee report me boy you know the general secretary the press release or make here and the president exactly and the punishment you know on record any partner or in question no I don't think they're going for it no upon me before between a ban. That's my view.
I think he also
and punishment by the cherry, honorable prof. Punishment by the cherry. It's a record.
The punishment.
President, President, actually, recalling from your mission based on alleged case of corruption.